स्टार्टेड ना, ऑफलाइन बता रहा है। आया क्या? अब मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा है। वो लिंक बराबर है क्या तुमने भेजा था? K2SM। हाँ हाँ, आ गया बराबर, आ गया आ गया आ गया। ओके मालिक। हेलो करे रिकॉर्डिंग। हम्म। ओके मालिक, सो वेलकम बैक। This is with respect to your SM. Few things to start before starting. Okay, so few things we need to update. Okay, first if I discuss with you, define SM, strategic management को define करिए, तो आपका आंसर क्या होगा? It is a managerial process which involves developing vision and mission, developing goals and objectives, formulating strategy, implementing strategy, and evaluating and corrective actions. Is that point clear? If I ask you, okay, SM process बताइए, what is your answer? SM process. Okay, सबसे पहले developing vision, mission, goals, objectives, one point. Second point, analysis. Which analysis? Internal, external. Second point. Third, formulating. Fourth, implementing. And fifth is evaluating and corrective actions. Everybody clear? These are the points which you need to understand and remember. Okay. These were the basic point. After that, we have discussed how many levels of management are there, beta? What are the three levels of management? Corporate, business, functional. Who develop a strategy? All. Okay, this make it clearer. Okay, this is nothing to do with top, middle, lower. I explained you how. Okay, corporate level strategies are what? Stability, expansion, retrenchment, combination. ठीक है. Okay, what are the various business level strategies? Three. Cost leader, perfect. Okay, differentiation, focus, perfect. I told you this will be one of the more important concept, most important concept from examination point of view, also understanding point of view also. Okay, after that we also discussed one more element, and that was how I can have a advantage in a market. How I can get a good market share. If I will have something, then I can get a good market share. What is this? That is competitive advantage. How can I get competitive advantage? Having core competency. Having competency nahi. Having, please do understand. What is the difference between core competency and competency? Just me, let it be clear. You have, me have is a competency. I only have, and it is difficult to imitate, is a core competence. That is what exactly you should understand. This was a basic structure, and I do think you are comfortable till here, from understanding point of view. And we'll be starting now with a chapter. I told you the chapter sequence will be chapter 1. After chapter 1, we'll be completing chapter 3. After chapter 3, 4, 5, 6. But before 4, 5, 6, I'll explain some parts of chapter 2. Chapter 2, some parts I'll be discussing about chapter 2. Atma, clear? Everybody? Perfect, man. Okay, so let's start with the chapter 1. Okay, what exactly a difference when you study EIS and SM? SM may I will always ensure that you are drawing the charts. Why? Okay, sir, why don't you draw the charts? It will be take one more page, two more page, na sir. You are focusing on cost saving, na sir. No, na sir. What happens in EIS, the structure for the charts are very easy because it is how it is ratified. It is ratified. But in SM, the structure of chart, looking at the chart is not so easy because it is, even if you ratify, it becomes very, okay, the, what we say, generalized concept. So therefore, here, in all chapter, you will not get any chart. Okay, sir, why? Reason simple, I don't want to. So, what I want then? I want you drawing the charts. And that is exactly what we will be discussing out. You are not required to draw a chart on right now. I will draw the chart. I will explain you. Okay, you उस time पे मत बनाइए. Once let me complete. Okay, because that is what exactly I want to visualize at your end. How chapters end. Okay, उसके बाद वो chart को बनाइए. Everybody clear? Okay, so this is exactly how your approach will be. So first chapter is about strategic management का introduction. So chapter 1, okay, will be dividing in how many parts? Okay, chapter 1 will be dividing in total. This is chapter 1. Chapter 1, Hyderabad. That's it. Chapter 1, I'll be dividing into 3 portions. Sir, what are the 3 portions to be focused on? First portion will be one of the favorite word, management. What management represent, beta? Management means, yesterday I explained you 2 concepts. Management will have 2 definitions. First definition is of process and second definition is of power. Power matlab management, levels of management. Influencing power, that is a definition, combined definition. But before explaining combined definition, you require 2 definitions. One definition is of process and one definition of management. And when you combine for strategic management, what is a strategic management? It is basically a process which is influenced or backed by power. And process is basically doing the things, doing or applying the resources as such. The first definition, management. Only management definition is covered, nothing extraordinary. Okay, yani there is no question answer on management. Question answer nahi hai, only definition is there. Management ke pehle ek first point will be there, that is called business policy. That is what you need to read and go ahead. That's it. So business policy will not be doing any time pass or something like that. I will explain you, but time pass karne ki zarurat nahi hai. The second point at your end is strategy. Second point at your end is strategy. Okay, strategy. What is the strategy, beta? Blueprint नहीं, blueprint is basically vision. Vision. Strategy is विजन के लिए भी, स्ट्रेटजी के लिए भी कर सकते हैं ब्लूप्रिंट, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन लॉजिकली अपन जब करेंगे थोड़ा सा डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे तो देन विल बी गेटिंग ए गुड पॉइंट. ओके, लॉन्ग टर्म डायरेक्शन, लॉन्ग टर्म डायरेक्शन, वेयर कंपनी वांट्स टू गो, वेयर कंपनी वांट्स टू रीच. ओके, हाउ कंपनी वांट टू रीच, दिस इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रेटजी. लेकिन अगर डिक्शनरी मीनिंग बोलो तो स्ट्रेटजी का to something to do with war, winning the war. Something to do with winning the war. Everybody clear? And the third and last portion will be beta SM. What is the SM? Strategic management. Okay, आराम से. Few things I will complete and then I will go to the notes. आराम से. Help me out. Okay, do explain me SM process. SM process बताइए मुझे. SM process. SM process. SM प्रोसेस बोला, मैनेजरल प्रोसेस नहीं, SM प्रोसेस बोल रहा हूँ मैं, SM डेफिनेशन बोल रहा हूँ. SM प्रोसेस, हाँ SM प्रोसेस. आई एम आस्किंग SM प्रोसेस. डोंट गिव मी डेफिनेशन ऑफ SM. सी देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम बिकॉज ऑफ द मॉड्यूल एंड आई नीड टू मेक इट क्लियर एट योर एंड, बिकॉज मॉड्यूल है, बाकी कॉन्सेप्चुअली तो मैंने समझा दिया है, पर मॉड्यूल की वजह से SM का डेफिनेशन बोला तो अलग आता है और SM प्रोसेस बोला तो अलग आएगा. तो मैं क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ SM प्रोसेस. पहला मिशन विजन विजन गोल सब समझ. सेकंड एनालिसिस. कौन से एनालिसिस? इंटरनल एक्सटर्नल. थर्ड formulate. Fourth, implement. Fifth, evaluate and corrective. Give me a good answer. Give me a good answer. I am asking good answer. Yani there may be multiple answer for this, but give me a good answer. Do you think we should do analysis? Why? Why? What will happen by understanding my strength and weakness? Do you give me a guarantee if I analyze my strength and weakness, if I do analysis, I will not fail? I'm not getting it. See, understand, ये क्या बोल रहा है? He is telling you will not fail. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. Please understand, you may have a strategy, then also there may be a failure. इससे कैसे समझेगा? ओके, एनालिसिस ऑफ फंड्स है नहीं है, तो स्ट्रेटजी के लिए बेस क्या है? एनालिसिस. स्ट्रेटजी के लिए बेस क्या है? एनालिसिस. वन मोर एलिमेंट. आई टोल्ड यू a good answer. I am looking for a good answer. यानी multiple answers are there. Why I should do the analysis to develop a strategy? यानी example analysis stage is okay. How many stages you read in SM process? 5. SM stages, SM process के stages ये रटो completely रटो 5. SM stages के process. What are the 5 stages? Vision, mission, goals, objectives. Analyzing, formulate, implement, evaluating and corrective. 5 points clear? My question is very simple. My question is very simple. You mean answer. Okay, why we should do analysis? To select which strategy, ठीक है, it is a base for this point. Okay, but what is the use of analysis? To take a decision. To strategy means to develop a strategy. To develop a strategy, we require analysis. Na Malik. What can be a more options? Please understand, strategy will not fail. ये नहीं आएगा. लेकिन do you think chances of survival of strategy will be more? Please understand, chances of survival of strategy will be more when you do. Imagine without analysis, you are developing a strategy. There is 100% chances of failure. But if with analysis, if you develop a strategy, the chances of failure is. Okay, I'm coming to Hyderabad. Okay, so do you think I did some analysis? Without analysis, I have not done ना. Okay, analysis I did. Okay, क्या होगा, क्या नहीं होगा, कितना टाइम जाएगा, क्या जाएगा, resources क्या क्या लगेंगे, what time will bidding, everywhere. If I need to launch a new product, do I need to do analysis of the market? I launch a product and the market does not realize that product only. Okay, I do think if you are aware, अगर आपने कहीं पर देखा हो, तुमने ये देखा है Shark Tanks? Have you watched the Shark Tanks? Okay, Shark Tank में देखा होगा zip line, glass का mask, one of the वाहियात product, one of the worst product, a mask for a glass. Okay, one product manufacturer is developed. Okay, a plastic, मतलब kind of plastic which is put on glass when you go outside. Okay, if I am drinking a glass of water, on a glass we'll put that plastic and we'll drink and we'll remove that plastic and at least we will not be using that repeated glass. Nobody is aware of this product. This product is useless. This is what exactly Shark Tank bosses told. तो हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्ट है. Who will use this product? Glass का mask. अरे भाई यार, I will take a new bottle. I will take a plastic glass. This is something. And whenever we use the glass, we always we use a tissue paper यार. Putting mask and again मतलब वो plastic on that glass, round plastic. I'll just show you. That's something. I am a follower of him, because actually नहीं. I am a follower of Zipline because his attitude was must. His attitude was एकदम super. Product is वाहियात. But his attitude was super because सबने Shark Tank में everybody बेइज्जती किया उसका. सबने बोला बकवास, flop. Okay, but his attitude was so good. Oh man, I am focusing on. Okay, I will just show you a Zipline. Okay. Zipline India. Probably you may not be aware of this product at all. This is the owner. The left, the specs wala guy is the owner. Okay, Zipline. And this is Zipline, glass का mask. ये Shark Tank India में आया था. Glass का mask. I do think you are gay. Glass का mask. Okay, this is something product. अभी इसमें वो थोड़ा सा ये दिख रहा नहीं है. Okay, ये बार ऐसा किया तो ये प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा थोड़ा सा. पता नहीं ये छोटा क्यों हो रहा है. एक प्रोडक्ट तो पता नहीं है इसमें ये इट्स लाइक दिस. ये ऐसे प्रोडक्ट ऐसे मास्क. यू आर गेटिंग द पॉइंट. मास्क वो सिर्फ किधर फिट करने का? ग्लास में. आई डेवलप दिस प्रोडक्ट. देयर इज नो डिमांड फॉर दिस प्रोडक्ट. Okay, I manufactured. I put the manufacturing capacity. I did everything, and there is no demand for this product. Okay, this is done without analysis. इससे Shark Tank India में पूछा था, why did you build this product? बोले I felt it because whenever I went to drink and I understood it. What you feel doesn't make a sense. What is Amit Tate's strength weakness doesn't make a sense. I need to understand opportunity and threats also. You have strength to develop this. What do you think about the market? I will accept this. मैं ये खरीदूंगा. तू ये खरीदेगा ये नहीं है. Whether market will purchase or not, that is more important. This is something which you need to understand when we are technically speaking about a product. So should we do analysis? Yes. Without analysis, should we go ahead? Okay. Plan it out. Think logically. I did analysis. I focused only for EIS. For EIS came to Hyderabad. I did analysis, and for EIS I came to Hyderabad. I didn't came for any other subject. For EIS I came to Hyderabad. Now tell me, this EIS is removed from the syllabus. New syllabus. Yes. Okay. Now what I should do? I planned. I invested time. Okay. I planned. I invested time. I did everything. What you told? Analysis. Strategy will be successful. Where successful? Where it is successful? Okay, the EIS is getting removed. So what should I do now? Huh? SM is removed. नहीं रे भाई, EIS removed है, SM निकल रहा है. Sorry, EIS निकल रहा, SM है. SM is no, SM is there. SM will be there. Strategic management is there. EIS removed. What is the ground of removal of EIS? I told you. What is the ground for removal? Because they are putting that in final as a integrated name, different. All syllabus will have different part of EIS. You will have one chapter on EIS in every subject in CA final. Okay, final law, so they have made is coming in intermediate and other things. Okay, whatever it may be. You mean answer, what should I do now? दूसरे opportunities देखने का. Okay, बताओ ना आंसर बताओ ना यार, तुम कोई बोल ही नहीं रहे हो तो इंटरेक्शन नहीं करोगे तो कैसे समझेगा? How will I come to know what strategies I should use यार? What should I do now? EIS is removed. I am coming Hyderabad for EIS. EIS getting removed. What should I do now? Take other subject. Okay, should I take other subject? Now, what about analysis? What we have did here earlier? तो अब हो गया. तो मैंने suppose I started with law. I started with audit. Example. What is this then? Is this formulating strategy? What was formulating strategy? EIS. I did EIS and EIS is getting removed. Then I took law. Is this formulating strategy? Then what it is exactly? तो मतलब क्या बेटा? ठीक है मेरे भाई, मेरे को बताओ 5 steps तो याद है ना? 5 steps everybody is there. Second step is I analyze, I understood the market is there for EIS. I came to Hyderabad. EIS is there. Now EIS is getting removed. This is my question. So what should I do? I will take a law. Now taking a law is doing analysis again. Then what it is? Tell ना, आवाज तो निकालो यार. आवाज आती नहीं इधर से. Strategy. Changing strategy means what? When once I say the answer, now you will come to know, oh my God. Then he will tell, here, it was here. It was here. New opportunity punter, I understood. But what was my existing planning? Then why I changed? So in second step that was to be done. But because of second step I did third step. That was EIS taking. Second I analyzed. Then third step I started EIS. Then I implemented. I came here for EIS. Now EIS is getting removed. So what I am doing? I am taking law. So what need to be done? Corrective actions. What was my, and after analysis, what was my strategy? Law. क्या कुछ भी बेवड़े जैसे बात कर रहे हैं यार. After doing internal and external analysis, what was my strategy? EIS. It was my strategy was EIS. After EIS, are you getting the point? If EIS is removed, I formulated, I implemented. Okay, now I implemented, I am using it. After that, I came to know EIS is removed. Now what I did? Corrective action. After evaluation, I am taking corrective actions. Are you getting the point? Yani, I am doing 2 types of analysis. What are the 2 types of analysis? First analysis is before developing a strategy. I am doing 2 types of analysis. What are the 2 types? Internal, external. Okay, so 2 types मतलब कैसा है? I am doing before formulating strategy and one after evaluating. After evaluation. Therefore, remember this point. One is proactive and one is reactive. What is the one word is proactive and one is What is the difference between proactive and reactive? If you plan and go ahead, proactive. Okay, after that, environment is stable or unstable? Unstable. It is a dynamic. It's turbulent. It will change again and again. You can't control environment. You can control only internal. You can't control external. What if external changes? What you will do? Okay, you will react to the environment and adapt the situation, and that is called which strategy? Reactive strategy. Everybody clear? So tell me, strategies are of two types. One is proactive and one is reactive. Help me out. Which is best one? Proactive. Undoubtedly proactive. Undoubtedly. If I ask you which is best one in two, your answer should be. But do you think only proactive should be there or proactive plus reactive should also be there? So always a blend. It always a blend of proactive and reactive strategy will survive. Which is the best one? Which is the optimized one? Which is the best one of two? Proactive. Which is the optimized one? Optimized. Blend of proactive and reactive. Please understand. If I ask you proactive and reactive, I explain you proactive, reactive. पहले से analysis करें, then you develop a strategy. You do the analysis and then you develop a strategy. Proactive. Okay. So, environment changes, then you redefine the strategy. Okay. Which is best? Because I asked you between two. But what would be the best? Blend of proactive and reactive. Why blend of proactive reactive? Example, if I am not blend of proactive reactive, I would have failed. I am having a blend of proactive reactive. How? Started with EIS, then EIS removed, I started with law. Atma clear? Everybody? Yes or no? Samjha? Okay. Let's explain proactive means doing the analysis. What analysis? Internal as well as external. This analysis is before developing strategy or after development? Okay. So do you think this is the best one? Yes. But what is reactive? Why after making strategy, वो बोलो मत पर when environment changes, you put some assumption about environment, na? But environment changes. Because of the environment changes, you need to change the strategy. That is called which strategy? Which is best one? Blend of proactive, reactive. Pakka clear? Okay, इसके नीचे will be discussing this one question itself. Okay, blend of proactive, reactive. मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ. If I ask you which is best one between proactive and reactive, but if I ask which is the best one, खाली ऐसे ही आंसर पूछ रहा हूँ. So in strategy we have only how many questions? One question. In management we have question? No. In management we have definition. In strategy we have a definition, but along with strategy we have one question. What is that one question? Blend of proactive reactive. Okay. Two statements will come across the strategy definition also. Okay, please understand. Okay, please understand this point ekdam clearly. Okay, what he told exactly. Okay, if I do a proactive, will strategy never fail? Failure, can strategy fail? The only thing is failure ke chances is very high or less depend on proactive and reactive. Okay, help me out. Can strategy be flawless? Okay, can strategy be ekdam correct? Can strategy be ekdam accurate? Therefore, you need to understand strategy can never be flawless, can never be optimal, can never be correct, can never be accurate. Remember this point. Remember this point. Everybody clear? Okay. If I have a toad strategy, okay, do I require a toad management also? Because to implement a strategy, we require a management. So make sure one more statement. Strategy is not a substitute for. Strategy is not a substitute for. Once again, strategy is not a substitute for. Okay, effective management. Strategy is not a substitute for effective management. Sir, explain how strategy is not a substitute for effective management. How strategy is not a substitute for effective management? Because what does this statement represent? If strategy से कुछ नहीं होगा, you require management also. Are you getting the point? Because at the end of the day, developing strategy, okay, cannot develop a skills of management, ना? Strategy एक हो गया और management एक हो गया. हमें दोनों चाहिए. We don't require only strategy. We don't require only management. We require strategy as well as management. But what is the mindset of people? Okay, we have a good strategy. We don't require anybody. Your mindset will be, अरे I have a study to clear examination. We don't require Amit Tatede. ऐसा नहीं है. You require Amit Tatede. Some other way. Okay, required है. आगे पीछे भी required रहेगा. You require Amit Tatede till end of examination. That for sure. Okay, ये याद रखिए. Till the examination date also you required. Okay, that is what you need to understand. Strategy is not a substitute for effective management. Everybody clear? ठीक है. Okay, first portion management will discuss the definition. Close on. Second, we'll discuss strategy. In strategy, we'll discuss one question. What is that one question? Blend of proactive and reactive. Atma clear? And third point is SM. In SM, we have multiple questions. Look at the screen. First point in SM. SM ka full form? Strategic management. Strategic management. First question will be, what is an objective of SM? What is an objective? Second point, what are the advantages or benefits of SM? Third point, what are the limitations of SM? मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ. Okay, please make it clear. If I say Amit Tatede is having SM means what? Amit Tatede is having SM means what? Vision, mission, goals, analysis, strategy बनाता है, implement करता है, evaluate करता है. आप समझे? यानी tell me, Amit Tatede is only proactive? No, reactive also, because when I say 5 steps, मतलब proactive as well as. Everybody clear? When I say Amit Tatede is having SM, Amit Tatede is having SM, am I focusing only on proactive क्या? No. Am I focusing only on reactive क्या? No. I will be focusing on both. That is what is SM का point ना. मैं बोल रहा हूँ मेरे भाई, SM मतलब क्या? प्रोसेस जिसमें ये 5 चीजें होती है. यही है ना. If I say a company is having strategic management, a company is having strategic management, so how many steps are there? Keep in mind ना यार. Everybody clear? नहीं? Understood? मैडम पक्का? पक्का ना? अच्छा. To make it clear, okay, strategic management. The strategic management first 3 questions are very direct questions. What are the direct questions? Objectives, advantages, limitations. Objectives, advantages. Everybody clear? Okay, other than limitations, okay, we have 2 more questions. Okay, next question is levels in organization for strategy management. Levels in organization, and this is what we have discussed already. How many levels are there? What are the 3 levels? Corporate, business, and functional. Corporate, business, and functional. Give me a good answer. How you will define this person is business level manager or this is business level function? Multiple functions. If the person taking care of multiple functions, it is a business level. Okay. If it is taking care of group, corporate level. If it is taking care of one function, general manager, business level. Yeah, general manager is business level. CEO, CFOs, other things, corporate level. Everybody clear? Vice President production. Vice President production, functional level. Director, okay, production. Director production. Director production बोला मैंने. Functional level. अरे नाम आ रहा है ना. यानी his expertise in company or one area. So he is which manager? Even if he is a director, doesn't make a difference. Naming convention से confuse मत हो ये. हमें इधर कैसे identify करना है? How will identify in SM? We are not getting confused with naming convention. They can say anything. Are you getting the point? Okay, so whole time director production. Whole time क्या तेले ने? Whole time director production बोला ना? Function. Whole time director for soap division. Soap division. Business level. Soap division. Soap division में है production, HR सब कुछ है ना. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? Soap division. Business level. Everybody clear? CEO of company. Corporate level. Okay, sir. Whole time director for food division. Whole time director of HR. Functional. Whole time director of ये क्या नाम है? R&D. Functional. पक्का क्लियर? नाम से नहीं जाना है. एरिया. नाम कुछ भी हो सकता है. पक्का क्लियर? Okay. This is one question here in fourth wala point. One question is this, and along with this we have one more retail question. Role of corporate level manager. What is one more question? Role of corporate level manager. Role of corporate level manager. Role of corporate level manager. Atma, clear? So in fourth question, we have how many questions? Two. One is level in organization for developing strategies, and second, roles of corporate level. We don't have a role of functional level, business level. We have only one question, role of corporate level. Okay, anyway, answer is easy, but on the last day of SM, probably on 15th day, okay, we'll get confused with multiple questions. So we need to have a author's note here also, but not right now. We'll take care in last. Atma clear? And okay, so last question for chapter 1 will be, do you think SM is used in non-profit organization or charitable organizations? Okay, that is your next point. SM in NPO or government organization. NPO means non-profit organization or government organization and something. Okay, then we can discuss this at later stage once we come to the question. That's it. This is chapter 1. Okay, again I'm telling you, there will be definitely a question on chapter 1, but how much marks I'm not guaranteeing you. It can be 4 marks, it can be 6 marks, or it can be only 2 marks. It can be anything. But you need to understand, okay, there is a definite question on chapter 1. मतलब chapter 1 पे ध्यान रखना है. And once we complete chapter 1, okay, our chapter 3 start. But मैंने कल भी बताया था, chapter 1 and chapter 3 are very small chapters. हाँ, मतलब आज के लेक्चर में ऑलमोस्ट ये एंड हो जाएगा. ऑलमोस्ट एक आध कुछ पॉइंट बचा तो बचा है या जो भी है. एंड चैप्टर 3 अगेन एंड्स ऑन योर वन डे, नॉट मोर देन दैट. ओके, एवरीबॉडी विथ मी नाउ? पक्का? ओके. So my friends, we have completed two things. One is management and one is strategy. Before management and study, in our textbook, we have one more concept that is called business policy. They've explained as a introduction point. Introduction बोलते हैं ना, एक एरिया देने का कि भाई आगे कैसे बढ़े. आपको क्या लगता है लॉन्ग टर्म प्लानिंग अपनी लाइफ में स्टार्टिंग से आया था और वी आर प्लानिंग फॉर डे टू डे ओनली? See, understand, okay, long term planning was not only a starting point. We started our career with day to day planning. After day to day planning, we created a budget for a week, for a month. After we got confidence on a month, we started for planning for a year or multiple points, 5 years down the line. This is something which happens. How organization survives, how organization achieve its objective, what are the crucial role of organization to achieve its objective, what are the functions in organization. This is a part of business policy. This is part of business policy. Out of the first, second, third page, we'll be studying first 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. I don't know which question will be there in examination, but from all these 3 pages, your main question will be blend. Blend. That is only the main question you should take care of. Baki other than that, you will be okay reading it, ignoring it. घर पे जाने के बाद वापस time pass मत करना. Okay, did you understood? Page 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Okay, so you will be studying policy, you will be studying management, you will be studying strategy. Ignore. You will be reading only in class. After that, don't read at home also. Ignore. Only one question out of this 3 pages you will study, that is blend. That is the only thing you need to study. Is that point clear? So complete, and yani it means what is a main portion of this chapter? Main portion SM. SM. Yani how many questions are there in this chapter? Practically speaking, how many questions are there? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 के अंदर वाला point 5 and 6. 6 questions. We are done with the chapter, man. That's it. This is your complete chapter. Okay. 2 mark question. Okay. Management पे आ सकता है, strategy पे आ सकता है, लेकिन उसके ऊपर कितना time pass करोगे? It's your call. Okay. But I do think you have understood the logic behind it. Okay. तो ये questions बार-बार revise करते वक्त देखने का. Okay. First 3 page you should read one in class and only once in last time revision. That's it. बाकी again don't do time pass on that. I do think you understood the structure. पहले बना लो and then we'll start. बना लिए? अरे वाह, बना लिया. वाह वाह, बढ़िया. तो मेरे को बताओ चैप्टर 1 का चार्ट. चैप्टर 1 का चार्ट नोट्स में नहीं, बंद करके. चैप्टर 1 का चार्ट 3 पार्ट्स. मैनेजमेंट, स्ट्रैटेजी, स्ट्रैटेजिक मैनेजमेंट. मैनेजमेंट के अंदर डेफिनेशन खत्म. ओके. स्ट्रैटेजिक मैनेजमेंट में ब्लेंड 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 याद रखो. आफ्टर दैट एसएम, हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस? 5. ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, एडवांटेज, लिमिटेशन, levels of management, and levels of management के अंदर one more question, role of corporate level, and last question will be NPO. Everybody clear? पक्का? ठीक है, perfect. Okay, let's start with the content. First point. Okay, so start with the first page. Okay, page 1.1. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 is more of reading. I am not making you remember anything out of this except blend. रीडिंग पॉइंट देखते हैं. ओके, पंचायती है, बिजनेस पॉलिसी क्या है, अदर थिंग्स है. Business policy. According to William F. Gluck, evolution of business policy arose from development in use of planning techniques by manager. Managers are planning techniques. If you focus on one more important point, starting from day to day, nothing to be highlighted. Na? जो highlight करना है your wish. I am just only reading it. Starting from day to day planning in earlier times. Day to day planning na? Okay, manager tried to anticipate the future through preparation of budgets and using control system like capital budgeting and management by objectives. Example, 1 year, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, like this. Okay, with inability of these techniques, the techniques were not so good. Adequately emphasize the role of future, long range planning came to be. Long range planning 5 years, 10 years. Soon, long range planning was replaced by the word strategic planning. And later strategic management. Yani everything you are focusing now on strategic management. This is something evaluation, strategic management aaya kaise? Okay. Strategic management, a term that is currently used to describe the process of strategy formulation, implementation and control. मेरे ख्याल से clear मालिक? Everybody? आता है business policy. Business policy as defined by Christensen. The study of functions and responsibility of senior management. The crucial problems that affect the success in total enterprise and the decisions that determine the direction of organization and shape its future is called business policy. What is this meaning? Okay, मेरे को एक बुक देख के रख रहे पंटा, एक बुक एक्स्ट्रा, कोई बुक ऐसा ही समझ, कुछ ये नहीं बुक, ऐसा पंचायती बुक जो यूज नहीं करोगे तो, और यूज नहीं करे ना. If I give this thing to you and I say this is a policy, this is a policy document, this is a policy document, this is a, hey आत्मा, this is a policy document. क्या हुआ? वो इनका है मैडम बुक. Okay, this is called policy document. If I give you this policy document, okay, then you open, what you will get is written here. You will get responsibilities and functions of senior management. What is the function of senior management? What are the responsibility of senior management? Okay, ये लिखा होगा. After that, the crucial problem which organization may face, ये लिखा होगा. And how they will be achieving the direction, मतलब what decisions are there to achieve the direction of the company, ये लिखा होगा. This is called policy. यानी policy में 3 things are always written. What are the 3 things written? First, senior management के functions and responsibility. Second, crucial problem that company may face. And third point, the direction in which company want to shape its future. So 3 words always keep in mind. Worst case scenario. 3 words keep in mind and ratify. What are the 3 words for policy? Whenever policy definition comes into picture, policy will have 3 words always. What are the 3 words there? First point, functions and responsibility of whom? Senior management. Lower management nahi hai. Functions and responsibilities. Second point will be, okay, kya rahega? Problem. Okay, but not all problem. We are focusing on crucial problem. And last point is direction. Because based on problem, you can determine the direction. Once again, I am telling you, okay, have you heard the word policies and procedures for organization? Have you came across the word policies and procedures of organization? Organizations, policies and procedures. ऐसा सुना है? Organization should have policies and procedures. Example, while you are coming to the class, you need to bring the receipt. This is organization procedure. Controls. This is organization procedure. Everybody clear? This is organization procedure. Everybody with me? This is organization procedure. क्या है ये organization का procedure है? Please understand. Organization का procedure मतलब what to be done and what not to be done is procedure. Then what is the policy? This is what you understand. यानी अगर if I give you a procedure document, in procedure document it will be written. Example, every day you should bring a receipt. Every day you should reach on time. Or if you don't reach on time, will not enter into class. Or you can't take a break between. ऐसा समझे? This is called procedure. But what is written in policy document? What is written in policy document? Okay, भाई पॉलिसी डॉक्यूमेंट में क्या होगा? रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ सीनियर मैनेजर. डिड यू अंडरस्टूड द लॉजिक? यानी एक पॉलिसी डॉक्यूमेंट, इफ आई गिव यू दिस ए पॉलिसी डॉक्यूमेंट, इट विल बी रिटन who are the senior management, what are the responsibility of senior management, what are the okay problems they may face, and to face that problem, what is the direction? Everybody clear? This is something you need to understand in policy. Okay, again you will be reading only once right now, and again once your last time. That's it. अब बार बार इसमें टाइम पास मत करना. Okay, what is the name of the person who is giving you definition? Christensen. Christensen. That's it. Okay, just remember that one. Okay, but again, you घर पे जाने के बाद don't spend time on this first 3 pages. Okay, business policy tend to emphasize on the rational analytical aspect of strategic management. Analytical aspect. It presents a framework for understanding strategic decision making in organization. What is the meaning of framework? Like a blueprint. Framework is like a blueprint, मालिक. Blueprint मतलब क्या होता है? Okay, आगे कैसे करना है आपको, आगे कैसे जाना है. Example. Okay, yesterday I gave you framework for ahead, number of days, कैसे जाने वाले हैं. That is called a framework. That is called a framework. Everybody clear? That is called always a framework. Pakka? Okay, once framework is done, such framework enables manager to make preparation for handling general management responsibility effectively. This is your first point to be focused on. इसमें से what input you took? Policy. बाकी any input I told you to take? No. Only what inputs you took? मतलब तुमने क्या उठाया इसमें से, खाली क्या चीज रटने बोली, क्या नहीं होता. what is that? Policy. बाकी सब पंचायती छोड़ देने का. Everybody clear? Second point, management. Management, we have only definition of management. Management may have how many definitions? 2 definitions. And in SM, this will be a combined answer. Look at the screen. The management used in 2 senses. First, it is used with a reference to the group of individuals managing the affairs of the company. They undertake the task of bringing together, integrating and disorganized resources of manpower, money, material, technology into functioning as a whole. The survival and success of an organization depends on competence and character of management. Level of management. Okay. The term management is also used with a reference of set of interrelated functions and process carried out by management to attain its objective. These functions include planning, organizing, directing, controlling. Do you remember this? कल मैंने आपको बताया ना, प्रोसेस, प्लान करना, डायरेक्ट करना, लीड करना, कंट्रोल करना, ये क्या हुआ? प्रोसेस. और इस प्रोसेस एक ये डेफिनेशन हो गया, और एक है लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट, ग्रुप ऑफ इंडिविजुअल, टॉप, मिडल, लोअर, ग्रुप ऑफ इंडिविजुअल है. लेकिन व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ एसएम? कंक्लूजन. ये पॉइंट आप अच्छे से पढ़िए. रीड दिस एंड ट्राई टू रिमेंबर दिस. रीड दिस एंड ट्राई टू रिमेंबर दिस. रेड वाला पोर्शन. Management is an influence process to make things happen, to direct events and people in a particular manner. Yani it is influence process to make things happen, to give a direction and to take place the resources go on. And influence is backed by okay, power, competence and knowledge and resources. So influence. If I say I'm influencing you, I'm influencing you to do the process. Okay, I am having power, knowledge, okay, competence, okay, resources. Then only I'm telling you to do this. Atma clear hai? This is something you need to understand. Bharat Mata ki hai. Clear, Malik? Okay, management. Nothing extraordinary. ये भी मैंने आपको सिर्फ ऐसे ही बोला, याद रखो. I doubt. ये वाला पॉइंट, बट ठीक है. ओके, इट कैन बी ए पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ डिफाइंड मैनेजमेंट. आ जाए वन फाइन डे डिफाइंड मैनेजमेंट. So how you will define management in strategic management? It is an influence process to make the things happen. Okay, second point is give a direction and क्या है? People in particular manner. वापस बोल रहा हूँ. Okay, what is the management? Is a influence process to make the things happen, to give the direction, to direct events and people in particular manner, and that influence is backed by power, knowledge, competence and resources. Everybody clear? Agla definition, strategy, dictionary meaning, read. A typical dictionary meaning strategy is something to that is to win wars and win over enemy. That is called strategy. Trishul view. Strategy. And strategy to win a war. That is what exactly you should understand. ठीक है. Okay. Definition in context of business. आराम से. आराम से. आराम से. Take your time. Strategy means long range blueprint. This will be a common word in vision also. Long range blueprint. But in long range blueprint आगे कुछ अलग होगा और इधर आगे कुछ अलग होगा. Long range blueprint. Okay, off. इधर याद रख. इधर वाला strategy. It says desired image, direction and destination. Three word. What should be my image? What should be my destination? What should be my direction? That is called strategy. I am planning for a long term, for my image, for my direction, for my destination. Example, you will be developing a strategy right now for clearing intermediate or clearing becoming a CA. Right now your strategy should be for CA or CA Inter. Inter. Okay, once you clear, because that is your destination right now. Once your strategy is achieved, you develop a next strategy. Then your strategy will be for articleship. After articleship, your strategy will be final. Once final is cleared, after strategy will be for job or practice or something. And once that is done, your vision is achieved. So multiple strategies over a period of time will be achieving a vision. Are you getting the point? So vision is also a long range blueprint. But then what is the difference between this? Okay, this is direction, this is destination, this is okay, image. Then what is a vision? Vision matlab kya hoga? It is also a long range blueprint only. टाइम फ्रेम बड़ा है वो तो ठीक है, पर वो डिजायर्ड डेस्टिनेशन या इमेज ऐसा नहीं होगा. फिर क्या होगा? विजन. गोल्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स नहीं मैडम. yesterday I told you goals objectives are different from vision. You break down vision into part, that is called goals and objectives बेटा. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू चाहिए मुझे, आपके हिसाब से नहीं चाहिए. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वी आर डिस्कसिंग इन कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ बिजनेस. वी आर डिस्कसिंग इन कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ बिजनेस. बिजनेस के हिसाब से व्हाट डू यू थिंक विजन क्या होगा? आवाज नहीं आ रहा मैडम. वेयर यू वांट टू सी इन फ्यूचर. तो स्ट्रेटजी नहीं आएगा. इट इज नथिंग बट डायरेक्शन और डेस्टिनेशन. डेस्टिनेशन ये भी टू बी अचीव्ड का. हाँ मतलब नियर अबाउट तो. हाँ नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये विजन मिशन के लिए नहीं है. मिशन इसके हिसाब से चलेगा. तो डेस्टिनेशन नहीं हो गया. स्ट्रेटजी में प्रोसेस कैसे? स्ट्रेटजी डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ. व्हाट इज द विजन देन? विजन मतलब आपने बोला हुआ, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ डिबेट. मैं डिबेट नहीं कर रहा हूँ कि आपने कुछ गलत बोला है. आपने भी सही बोला है. यू हैव टोल्ड सही है, बट आई वांट दैट एग्जैक्टली इनटू सम क्रक्स सो दैट यू विल बी क्लियर इनटू इट. बिकॉज नॉट टुमारो डे आफ्टर टुमारो, उसके बाद नेक्स्ट डे विल बी डिस्कसिंग चैप्टर 3 ओनली ना. लेट इट बी क्लियर राइट नाउ ओनली ना. फिर व्हाई शुड वी वेट फॉर चैप्टर 3 टू कम? विजन कैन नेवर बी बेटा प्रॉफिट सर. मतलब प्रॉफिट्स हो सकता है, बट राइट नाउ आई विल नॉट बी डिस्कसिंग एनीथिंग प्रॉफिट्स अबाउट प्रॉफिट्स. You understand where to reach? Vision or strategy? Vision. How to reach? Okay, so in strategy, please understand. आगे देखो, पढ़ो. मैं बता दूं words का difference क्या है. What it wants to be, what it wants to do, and where it wants to go. Okay, what it wants to be, क्या बनना है. What it want to do and where it wants to go. ये सारी स्ट्रैटेजी का किस्सा है. बट ये स्ट्रैटेजी मतलब क्या? स्ट्रैटेजी इज बेसिकली टू अचीव द विजन. इवन इफ इट इज ए लॉन्ग रेंज ब्लूप्रिंट, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज. हाँ, लॉन्ग रेंज ब्लूप्रिंट इधर भी आएगा, आगे भी आएगा. बट दोनों में फर्क क्या है? ओके, फ्यूचर मार्केट क्या होना चाहिए? कान खुले मैं क्या बड़बड़ कर रहा हूं, प्लीज लिसन केयरफुली. व्हाट शुड बी माय फ्यूचर मार्केट? विजन और स्ट्रेटजी. What should be my future market? Vision. What should be my future products? Vision. What should be my future capabilities? Vision. What should be my future technologies? Vision. But how we will reach there? दोनों में लॉन्ग रेंज. समझ में आया? ओके बॉस, मेरा मार्केट एग्जांपल, आई वांट टू गो ग्लोबल. दिस इज विजन. बट गोइंग ग्लोबल, फर्स्ट आई नीड टू रीच अक्रॉस इंडिया. Okay, for that I will be having strategy. After across India, I will be going 2-3 Asian countries. समझ में आ रहा है? That is how strategy will come into picture. It is also a long range blueprint. That is also a long range blueprint. But that is long range blueprint about company's future products, future market, future capabilities, future technology. So what is the difference of masala here? Here there is nothing to do with product, anything. You decide. Okay, desired image, direction, destination, desire. Who will give this desire? Vision. समझ में आया? Strategy is long range blueprint of an organization. Desired image, desired कौन देगा? Vision देगा. I do think समझ में आया मालिक? नहीं आया तो चैप्टर 3 में अपन वापस कंपेयर करेंगे. क्लियर? अब दोनों में फर्क है, दोनों में फर्क है. ओके, दोनों मिक्स करोगे तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. और दोनों में वर्ड सेम है ना? दोनों में वर्ड सेम है. वापस बोल रहा हूं. ओके, एकदम क्लियर कट रखो. डेस्टिनेशन में पहुंचना है. यू हैव अ डेस्टिनेशन, यू हैव अ डायरेक्शन. ओके, यू हैव अ डेस्टिनेशन, यू हैव डायरेक्शन. दिस इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रैटेजी. लॉन्ग रेंज ब्लूप्रिंट ऑफ डेस्टिनेशन, डायरेक्शन, स्ट्रैटेजी. लॉन्ग रेंज ब्लूप्रिंट ऑफ कंपनीज प्रोडक्ट, ऑफ कंपनीज मार्केट, ऑफ कंपनीज टेक्नोलॉजी. विजन. करंट मार्केट, करंट प्रोडक्ट, करंट टेक्नोलॉजी. मिशन. What are my current market? What are my current technology? What are my current competency? What are my current capabilities? Mission. This is mission. Everybody clear? Based on that mission, I can achieve the vision. And from mission to achieve a vision, we require strategies. And strategy will be developed, again modified, developed, modified, and so on. So while focusing on definition, I'll be focusing on general word. General. It will be used in strategy. If I focused on certain element, देखो vision ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. मेरे को पहुंचना है किधर तो सर. ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. ओके, क्या आपका फ्यूचर प्रोडक्ट क्या है? आपका फ्यूचर मार्केट क्या है? व्हाट इज योर फ्यूचर प्रोडक्ट? व्हाट इज योर फ्यूचर मार्केट? व्हाट इज फ्यूचर टेक्नोलॉजी? व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट योर फ्यूचर? दैट इज विजन. एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? कुछ थोड़ा ब्रीफ, नॉट एग्जैक्टली पर ब्रीफ समझ में आया मालिक? एवरीबॉडी? ओके सर. और वन मोर थिंग, लेट मी जस्ट पॉइंट, शायद मैं कल नहीं बताया. आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग यू दिस वेरी क्लियरली. Whenever word technology comes, which word beta? Technology. In SM, whenever word technology comes in SM, don't assume EIS or technology. Don't assume this technology. Every organization will have technology. Okay, but this is the only technology your mindset will have. Because when I say technology, मतलब मैं जैसे ही आपको बोलूं टेक्नोलॉजी मतलब कंप्यूटर, कोडिंग, ये सब कुछ यही है ना? Okay, that is not technology. Technology means आपका R&D. Technology means R&D. When I say technology, मतलब आपका R&D कैसा होना चाहिए? Okay, let's take an example. Lays. Everybody is aware about Lays. CA student को Lays नहीं मालूम, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. All CA student must be aware about Lays and बालाजी. बालाजी कौन सा वेफर खाते हैं इधर? नहीं, इधर कौन सा खाते हैं? Lays मालूम है ना? Lays वेफर आता है. तो इधर कौन सा वेफर खाते हैं? लेज चिप्स कौन सा है? लेज. बालाजी नहीं खाते? बालाजी इधर नहीं मिलता. ओ मैन, विच इज लोकल चिप्स? लेज लोकल है बेवड़े. लेज मूंग दाल नहीं, लोकल कंपनी आई वांट. हल्दीराम इज मोर ऐसा वीफर भी देता होगा ना वो. बिंगो. Okay, whatever. Lays मतलब in short इधर Lays ज्यादा चलता है. Means you are on हवा. Because in Lays you get हवा. Half नहीं, more than half. You pay for air which is not available with you. Because when you open the packet, you get a smell of that air. That smell is of the Lays. My question: what will be a technology in Lay's? Lay's company. If you are a owner of Lay's company, if you are a head of Lay's company, what is the meaning of technology there? Here, वो थोड़ा ना वो quality checking है ना बेवड़े. Technology, flavors. Are you getting the point? When I say technology here in SM, will not use understand technology with this meaning. नहीं समझा? Technology means flavor. Example: building wala, flat wala, selling flat. Okay, every time new buildings are developed, new technology comes. What is the meaning of new technology? New infra, new features. Adding new features in a product. Example: Amit Adar can also have a new technology in books. A new font, a new color, new combination. Are you getting the point? नहीं नहीं समझा? Whenever I say technology here, technology means R&D. R&D. How R&D? Everybody clear? How you want to see your R&D? तो R&D वर्ड यूज नहीं करते, हम क्या वर्ड यूज करते हैं? टेक्नोलॉजी. पक्का समझा? नहीं समझा? Everybody? Make it sure you are not getting the technology word as a technology. This is a very big problem, and in BCK you studied like this only. When you did pestle, what is the pestle? Full form? Political, economical, social, technological. In technological, you are mainly focusing on technological only. But that is not called technology. Research and development, new technologies, purani getting outdated. Old getting outdated. Everybody clear? Shirt, what is the technology? Meaning shirt, in shirt, what is the technology? New design. R&D में समझ गया, but example, new design, new color, new fabric. Fabric is new. Okay, one fabric does not get wet in rain. Designer, this is nothing but a technology. यानी a garment apparel company should have a technology in what? This. I do think समझ में आ रहा है? टेक्नोलॉजी. आई वेयर. ओके, आप सबके है चश्मे है भाई. चश्मे का और एक बहुत बड़ा फायदा होता है, मालूम क्या? ओके, somebody want to sleep ना, he can sleep easily. अरे ऐसे, अरे क्या भाई, उस चश्मे में वो देख, उसका चश्मा एंटी ग्लेयर इज देयर. ना व्हेन चश्मा इज देयर ना, उसका वो जो लाइट है ना, वो लाइट दिखता है. तो जब झपकी निकालता, वो लाइट फ्लैश होता है. एंटी ग्लेयर ये भी है, वो भी है, ये भी है. एंटी ग्लेयर. तेरा एंटी ग्लेयर, तेरा सीधा सटक है. एंटी ग्लेयर. नहीं मतलब, दिस इज वन पॉइंट. ओके, नाउ टेल मी व्हाट इज द टेक्नोलॉजी इन आई ग्लासेस? ब्लू रे कट करना. ओके, फ्रेम का डिजाइन. आई डू थिंक यू अंडरस्टूड नाउ. So if I am a lens card, okay, what is my vision? What will be my technology? I do think पक्का समझा? To achieve that technology, what you will do in current scenario? That is strategy. I do think I understood. So technology plays a very good role, because at the end of the day, we should focus on technology. How your technology is best, and that is how you will improvise yourself. Okay, what is current technology and what is future technology? Difference between that, what? Current technology. I'm having current this flavor. Lays, I'm having this flavors. Means mission. I'm serving in 5 flavors. My favor. Okay, I should have 52 flavors. Vision. To achieve 52 flavors, I need to have R&D and other things. Strategy क्या करेंगे? Merger करेंगे. One person is giving the other flavor. Okay, take that, acquire, because he is having a patent. Okay, I can't put that Pani Puri flavor. That X person is having a patent. I will acquire that particular company. After Pani Puri, one of the vulnerable area. Pani Puri. Luck, man. लाइफ में पानी पूरी खत्म हो गया यार. नहीं, बहुत दिन हो गए खाया नहीं मैंने. अरे तो यही बोलता है, ठीक है ना भाई. गला सबसे बड़ा एसेट है भाई. गले को लग गया ना भाई, मेरा 2-4 दिन गया ना, मेरा सब जाएगा. एक बार 15 सितंबर के बाद तू बोलेगा मेरे को रुकने के लिए, 2-4 दिन में रुक जाएगा आराम से. इधर घुमा. अब तेरा 15 नवंबर के बाद मैं आता. 20 नवंबर के बाद आता मैं. पहले 20 नवंबर निपटा अच्छे से. कंप्लीट 20 नवंबर फर्स्ट. Then we'll go together wherever we want. Okay, Pani Puri, Shiv Puri, Dahi Puri, Ladakh. Yeah, we can go Ladakh. Okay, Ladakh. Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, Pacific Ocean, अभी क्या है अंडमान निकोबार, Antarctica, हाँ Antarctica. I will stay in igloo. Since childhood we understood igloo, but we didn't imagine igloo. Let's explore Maldives. Maldives only couples. बाकी Maldives no other point. Maldives. Technology समझा? Whenever I say technology, so you need to interpret in SM, SM. Don't mix this in. Yes, वहाँ उधर technology I'm saying, sir, Lay's new flavor. मैं इधर बोल रहा हूँ ERP, new flavors are Lay's. ERP intake नहीं है. So whenever you are understanding technology here, it means R&D, flavors, what you need to achieve. Bharat Mata ki jai. Everybody clear, Malik? Paka clear? Okay, so again, once again, okay, be clear. मैं वापस बोल देता हूँ. The definition is almost similar. Long range blueprint, except here long range blueprint is of image, direction, destination. This is long range blueprint. Atma clear? Everybody. But at the same time, these three things need to be taken care. Okay, in vision, these three things will be with word. What future product, market, okay, technology, capability, what I can deliver. These are the things need to focus on. Okay, agla point. Important note. You may have noted this 2 points. Read these 2 points. Strategy is no substitute for sound, alert, or response. Did you understand this? Yeah, it means you require management or you don't require management. Require management, and that is toad management. You can't put any Hindu bomb and do anything. Next point, next line. Strategy can never be a. Did you understand this also? Perfect. I do think pakka clear. Toad. Perfect. This is the only question which is there in strategy wala point. Okay, strategy should be a blend of proactive and reactive. Read the question. Strategy is a partly proactive and partly reactive. Do you agree? Give reasons for your answer. So here what you will explain? You will explain first paragraph on proactive, second paragraph on reactive, and you will say it should be a blend of proactive and reactive. We have discussed this. Okay, read it. Aram se. Management should anticipate everything earlier. But even if they anticipate, environment is not stable. Environment is constantly changing. Therefore, they should be always connected with environment. Therefore, the terminology comes, it should be always a blend of proactive and reactive. I do think very clear with this point. So, इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं. There is a direct answer, direct question, direct answer concluded out. Okay. Please explain definition of SM. What is the definition of SM? Definition of SM क्या है? It is a managerial process of क्या? Developing vision, mission, goals, objectives, crafting strategy, implementing, evaluating and taking corrective actions. So first of all, you focus on this definition of SM. Okay, and tell me, do you think this SM is done only one time or again and again? Yani it is a cyclic. It is a cyclic. It is not only one time activity. Atma, clear? Read the content. The term strategic management refers to a managerial process of developing a strategic vision, setting objectives. These two words are there. Are you getting the point? Analysis is not there. But do you think without analysis will be a correct point? No. Okay, analysis चाहिए पर वो इधर नहीं दिया है. मैंने आपको बताया था, मालूम है ना? It is given in SM process chapter 3. After that, crafting a strategy, implementing and evaluating strategy, and initiating corrective adjustment where deemed appropriate. The process does not end; it keeps on going in a cyclic manner. यानी example मेरे को बताओ, reactive में वापस I will be formulating strategy. I will be formulating strategy. Example, tell me, EIS निकल गया. What I did? Law. Okay, so what I did? I formulated strategy, but this I formulated strategy based on evaluation. I didn't do the analysis. I did on evaluation. यानी वापस formulating strategy, वापस implementing strategy, वापस evaluating. Getting the concept, Malik? That's it. This is your strategic management, Malik. Strategic management का definition. How many questions are there in next part? Strategic management 5. एक बार recall कर लीजिए 5 questions. अब यहाँ से आंसर रटना चालू करना पड़ेगा. 5 question. Objectives, benefits, limitations, levels, and last point NPO. Levels में only one question. Roles of corporate level management. Atma clear? First 3 question are direct question, direct answer. But I want to tell you, even I will explain you why I told yesterday that you should go on reading the question after the chapter. Remember, Malik, I told you yesterday that after in SM at least, you should focus on question. Okay, EIS or no problem, audit no problem. I can bet, मेरी guarantee. SM I can't give guarantee because SM का problem is it's completely a case study based. Even audit will be case study based, but audit के permission and combination you will be getting the point. 2 odd question plus minus हो सकते हैं, but SM में almost everything can be heavy. Okay, so let's start with your first point. What is an objective SM? Objective SM. Listen carefully. First point, okay, is to focus on. Okay, मेरे को बताओ, if you follow these 5 steps, okay, are you blend? What is meaning of blend? Mix है. Mix कैसे आप? Analysis भी कर रहे हो, corrective actions भी कर रहे हो. You are putting both of them, na? So it is a blend or not? So 100% you will be having a competitive advantage. One of the objective of SM is to achieve competitive advantage. And I already made you clear, okay, when you are focusing on competitive advantage, how you get competitive advantage, beta? Core competency. And core competency, मतलब क्या है? What is the meaning of core competency? Having something which is unique. But this unique should give value to you also, na? If this unique is not giving value, will it be worth? Okay, zip line. It's unique, but it is not adding value. But mask, unique. अगर कुछ mask unique निकालता हो, and it's also adding value. The things need to be add value to the customer. Unless until it is not adding value to customer, it will not be your core competency. Core competency के लिए you should be having something unique, and it should add value to the customer. Example, okay, sir, my uniqueness is concept अपना तोड़ है. Concept, you ask me about any theory, I can bet my concept is super tod. But this conceptual tod point, I am very conceptual tod. This is my unique feature. But this should add value to you. Then only it will be appreciated. You started appreciating, then only it will be having core competency. Na? Otherwise, it is only a competency which may not add value. And it will not have a competitive advantage. So what is the first objective of SM? To achieve competitive advantage. By having an unique things. Okay, and having value to the customer. Okay, अब मेरे को तो competitive advantage कैसे लाएगा? Give me a head, give me logic. Proactive or reactive? Proactive से. Proactive से because you are planned. You understood the environment. You understood your strength, weakness. You understood opportunity, threats. But can environment change? But if environment change, will SM help you to adapt in changing environment also? Second objective. So 2 objectives SM are there. First is to achieve competitive advantage, and second to guide the company when environment चेंजेस, जब चेंजेस हो गया उसको गाइड करना कंपनी को, एसएम रहता है एसएम। वापस बोल रहा हूँ, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, प्लीज प्लीज बी लाइक दिस। व्हाट इज एसएम? व्हाट इज एसएम? इफ आई आस्क यू, अमित आदर इज हैविंग एसएम, अभी क्लियर है ना? I discussed this point 5-6 times, huh? Amit Adir is having SM means what? 5 steps. 5 steps में, okay, is Amit Adir formulating strategy? Is he directly formulating or he is doing analysis? Analysis, then he is formulating. And do you think Amit Adir is evaluating strategies? Evaluating means he is adapting the scenario, na? So two objectives SM. What are the two objectives SM? First is to achieve, create competitive advantage which is unique and valued by customers, so that company can outperform the competitors to have dominance over the market. First point, everybody clear? The second point, to guide the company through what? Changes in environment. Yani you should react in right manner. That's it. So how many objectives of SM are there? What are the two objectives of SM? Create competitive advantage. I will be going one word only. Create competitive advantage. And second, guide the company in changes. Once again, how competitive advantage is achieved? Core competency, which is unique, but it should be also valued. Valued also. Atma, clear? What happened, Sri Lakshmi? Kuch I tell na? सीपी तो वॉशरूम जाके आने का, मुंह पे पानी मारने का, कमिंग बैक, और चाय पी के आने का। अरे नहीं, मतलब रेदर देन स्लीप, अरे यू नीड, अरे आई एम वेरी कंफर्टेबल भाई, मैं ये सबको बोला हूँ, बस एकदम आराम से रहो, स्टे रिलैक्स। नींद आ रही है, चाय पी के आओ, बिकॉज वैसे ही पूरा लेक्चर निकल जाएगा नींद में, है ना? और नींद में पूरा लेक्चर ना निकले तो चाय पी के आओ, ऐसा सिनेरियो है। फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड चैप्टर तक ऐसा रहेगा, क्योंकि फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड चैप्टर इज डेवलपिंग पार्ट। डल से ज्यादा डेवलपमेंट, अगर मैं इस पे अपन डायरेक्ट, मतलब डल से ज्यादा क्या है, ये डेवलपमेंट है। डेवलपमेंट मतलब स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम स्क्रैच, समथिंग आई नीड टू गो विद द कीवर्ड्स। But once you enter into fourth chapter, I told you, you will be enjoying any other point of strategic management, you will be enjoying max, because your mind frame will, अभी right now mind frame क्या चलेगा जब तुमको कुछ मालूम ही नहीं है? Everything I am creating, okay? Anyway, you are coming competitive advantage, core competency. These are the first time words you are coming across. इसीलिए क्या है ना, go ahead, टी लेके आओ, चाय लेके आओ। You don't drink tea, चाय नहीं पीते, इसलिए नींद आती। चाय में कॉफी कुछ भी नहीं लेते मैडम, नथिंग, माँ कसम मैडम। बढ़िया भाई, बढ़िया। अच्छा, हाँ ओके, माय क्वेश्चन इज, प्लीज गिव मी आंसर। मेरे को बताइए, व्हाट इज एन ऑब्जेक्टिव एसेंस? कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज लाना, एंड दूसरा गाइड द कंपनी। एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? गाइड द कंपनी विद चेंजेस। तो एसएम का फर्स्ट खत्म हुआ ऑब्जेक्टिव। कमिंग विद बेनिफिट्स, आराम से 7 पॉइंट्स है, 7 पॉइंट्स की बेनिफिट्स है, एक एक करके अपडेट करिए। अगेन स्लो डाउन योरसेल्फ विद रिस्पेक्ट टू अंडरस्टैंडिंग द बेनिफिट्स। First point, okay, do you think strategic management give a direction to a company? When I say direction to a company, you need to be very clear. Does it give a goals and mission to a company? Does it give a objective to company? First advantage, okay, highlight करिए, first advantage. SM gives a direction to the company to move ahead. So it defines क्या करता है, क्या define करता है? Goals, mission, and also defines realistic objectives and goals in line with company's vision. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट यानी विजन, मिशन, गोल्स, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के हिसाब से जानता है। मेरे को तो एसएम का फर्स्ट लाइन क्या है, फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या है? तो यानी ये किसके हिसाब से जाने बोलता है? यानी क्या बोलता है, ये पहले स्ट्रेटजी बनाओ, फर्स्ट यू डेवलप ए स्ट्रेटजी, और यू फर्स्ट डेवलप ए विजन। स्ट्रेटजी, डेवलप ए विजन, डेवलप ए मिशन, डेवलप गोल्स, डेवलप ऑब्जेक्टिव, एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट डेवलप ए स्ट्रेटजी। तो स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट का एडवांटेज इज इट गिव ए डायरेक्शन बेस्ड ऑन दिस। एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? तोड़ मालिक समझ में आ रहा है क्या मालिक? Second point, it gives a framework. क्या देता है? What is the meaning of framework? I discussed this point. I today अभी discuss किया yes मैं I don't know. इधर discuss किया ना. What is the meaning of framework? Okay, blueprint नहीं, steps. How to go ahead? How to go ahead? Which market to select? Which product to select? Which technology to select? Which capability to select? Who will give the direction? SM. Framework कौन देगा? SM देगा. सर कैसे देगा ये framework कैसे दे रहा है मेरे को समझा नहीं. I didn't understood how it is giving a framework for a product, for market. See, learn. SM provides. What is the SM provides? Framework for all major decisions of enterprise such as business, products, market, manufacturing facility, investment. How it is giving a framework? Framework मतलब it is giving a steps. This market, this product, this investment. Everybody, तो मेरे को बताओ कैसे how framework दे रहा है मतलब कैसे दे रहा है? First point, it gives a direction. समझ में आया? Direction कैसे? Because it says पहला point starts with vision. So it is giving a direction to a company. It is not setting up a direction, but without setting up a vision, can you go ahead? इसीलिए it says first set a vision. So it gives a direction to a company. Otherwise आप vision नहीं रखते. आप vision रखते थे क्या? अभी मेरे को बताओ. You are following SM. You are following SM. Will you set a vision first? कि नहीं? मेरा क्वेश्चन एकदम सिंपल है. अगर आपको मैंने बोला आप SM फॉलो कर रहे हो. What you are following? SM, strategic management. Okay. तो मेरे को बताओ what is your first step? Vision. So it is मतलब यार without vision can you go ahead? So it is a direction to a company ना. Second point, I am saying you this product, this market, this particular, this manufacturing. This is something I am giving. Framework. What is the meaning of framework? Steps. A kind of a procedure to go ahead. So what is the meaning of framework? What exactly it means? How it is giving a framework? Analysis. Think logically. For investing 20 days in Hyderabad, do you think I focus only on 20 days of Hyderabad or I compared with some other cities also? Compared. Okay, so compared with some other cities. What is the reason of selection? Don't compare. Reason of selection can be monetary aspect and other things. The reason of selection can be anything. There are multiple factors. But second point, what I am telling you, framework समझ में आया? Because in SM you do analysis. And without analysis you can't develop a strategy. So second point, it gives a framework. Bharat Mata ki jai. Third point is very clear because third point, Malik. Okay, bina analysis you can't go ahead. So strategy is always a proactive. So third benefit of SM, you are proactive. Proactive rather than, मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ, please understand, what is the best? What is the best? Blend. What is the best? Blend. But if both में compare करें, what is best? Therefore, third is the advantage. It is saying proactive than reactive. So third advantage, SM helps organization to be proactive instead of reactive in shaping future. Example, organizations are able to analyze and take action instead of being mere spectators. They are able to control on their own destiny in a better manner. क्योंकि अभी मालूम पड़ेगा. Everybody clear? Are they only if you follow SM, are you only proactive or reactive also? Reactive also. Yani if at all, if there is an opportunity in market, okay, will you grab? Yes, SM helps in that also. मेरे को भी तो वही तो help किया. अरे long opportunity मिला, I grab it, and that is what concept it says. So fourth advantage of SM, don't worry, it also focus on facing the future. Any opportunities in the market, it will help you to grab the point. Okay, so you don't worry about this point. It will identify the available resources. It will help you to identify available resources. It will go ahead with the point. Facing the future. What is the difference between third and fourth? Let me give you a clear idea. Third was proactive. यानी planning करके जाते हो. Fourth point, don't worry. You don't only focus on planning. You also focus on facing the future. So third, next point, SM seeks prepare the organization to face the future and act as a pathfinder to various business opportunity. Make sure you remember this word, business opportunity. Face the future about business opportunities. See, understand, whenever you think about opportunities and threats, somebody may think as a threat. From some other person, it may be opportunity. Okay, for an organization, okay, Pune, my friend organization, there was a threat, law, that person left. But from me, it is an That is opportunity and threat differs from person to person. How you see to it is basically a concept. आपका नजरिया क्या है? ओके, वो डिफाइन करेगा अपॉर्चुनिटी और थ्रेट्स. आत्मा क्लियर? फोर एडवांटेज फटाफट बताइए. फोर एडवांटेज. व्हाट इज द फोर एडवांटेज? फर्स्ट पॉइंट डायरेक्शन, सेकंड फ्रेमवर्क, proactive and shape the future. Everybody clear? Fifth point, surprise. ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा. There will be no surprise because you are planning for it. Are you getting the point? There will be no surprise element. Because why not surprise element? Because you have done the analysis and then you plan. So it acts as a corporate defense mechanism. Okay, against mistakes, pitfalls. आपको ऑलरेडी पता है, अरे यार बहुत गड़बड़ हो सकती है अगर बाइक चांस मैंने गलती से हैदराबाद सिलेक्ट कर लिया. It may happen, it will be very costly mistake because I spent 20 days. Instead of this 20 days, I can spend somewhere else. And in that somewhere else, I would have capitalized the things. This mistake will be avoided. This mistake will be avoided if you use the SM. So fifth point, it acts as a corporate defense mechanism. It acts as a corporate defense mechanism. Yani surprises will not be there. Mistakes will not be there. Pitfalls will not be there. You will not be selecting wrong products. You will not be selecting wrong markets. It will be a costly mistake. Huh? Okay, sixth point is very easy. Okay, याद रखना बिजनेस को लंबा करेगा. आशीर्वाद देता है ऐसे. Okay, longevity of business. It will help to ensure that business is longer tenure. How it is longevity of business will ensure? Longevity, think logically. I want that analyze. मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ. I want that analyzing skill. Otherwise ये आंसर रटना है, खत्म करना है. But I want that analyzing skill. I will tell you, okay, how that one line question, one line point will have an impact on question also. हाँ, लंबा बिजनेस लंबा कैसे चल रहा? सर्वाइव करेगा. कैसे सर्वाइव कर रहा है? How it is survive? Setting up a vision will not be a longevity race. How it is organization is surviving? How an organization is surviving in changing environment? Reactive. SM does not end only on formulating study. It says evaluate and corrective action. Corrective action वापस formulate, वापस steps. Cyclic ना. Your business will be long term. Suppose if your product failed. If suppose product failed. Tell me, product failed हुआ. Product क्या हुआ? Failed. What you will do? Will you end market? वापस redesign. वापस आएंगे. वापस product fail हुआ. वापस redesign. Business को लंबा लेके जाएगा यार. कभी ना कभी product successful होगा. Atma clear? And last point, you are already aware. Last point you can read, and I do think you need to understand very clearly. SM helps organization to develop core competency because they will help you to focus only on that area, na? Because ultimately, what we need to have competitive advantage. For achieving competitive advantage, we should have unique. That is called core competency. But only unique will matter. Value. It should give a value. Atma clear? Pakka? Okay, so how many benefits of SM are there? Idhar rat lo. Okay, easy answer hai. But I am telling you, I explained each of the element. If it have impact on case study, please be clear each of the element. Okay, 7 point. First, it gives a direction. Second, it gives a framework. Idhar tak no problem na? It is proactive. It will help to shape the face the future. And face the future mein one more word, opportunity. Okay, I told you that point need to be taken care. Face the future as opportunity. Everybody clear? Fifth point, most important. Corporate defense mechanism against mistake and pitfalls. Next point, okay, longevity of business. And last concept is core competency and competitive advantage. How many advantages of SM are there? 7. Easy point here. First point, direction. Framework. Proactive. Face the future opportunities. Face the future corporate defense mechanism. Mistake नहीं होएगा ना. Next point, लंबा लंबा लंबा. Longevity. लंबा मतलब long. लंबा मतलब लंबा business लंबा चलेगा. Longevity of business. And last concept is CC and CA. Core competency and competitive advantage. भारत माता की जय. Everybody clear, Malik? Explain what are the objectives of SM. Objective of SM. Objective of SM. Objective of SM दो. पहला point, to achieve competitive advantage. And second, to guide the company for change in future. Okay, how many advantages are there? 7. Notes बंद करने का जब भी मैं repeat करूँ. रिपीट करूं तब सिर्फ नोट्स सिर्फ आपका दिमाग होना चाहिए, नहीं आता है तो आई एम टेलिंग ना. ओके, फर्स्ट पॉइंट, what are the objectives of SM? To achieve competitive advantage, to guide the company. Okay, for future changes. Okay, what are the advantages of SM? How many advantages are there? 7. First, direction, framework, proactive. उसके बाद face the future opportunity. Next point ऐसा था, corporate defense mechanism. लंबा चलेगा, लंबा, longevity, and मेरा कुछ डेवलप होगा. Core competency and competitive advantage. I think everybody clear, Malik? पक्का क्लियर है? Okay, what is the meaning of core competency? Unique, मतलब different from other, and it should be value to customer. ठीक है, perfect. Okay, and इसकी वजह से competitive advantage आएगा. What is meaning of competitive advantage? नहीं, having core competency is a reason for competitive advantage. What is the meaning of competitive advantage? नहीं, that is core competency. Competitive advantage. Competitive advantage. हाँ, तो how you will define competitive? I am having competitive advantage over you. Average profit से ज्यादा. Yesterday, average profit से ज्यादा. If you are earning more than average profits, that is called competitive advantage. Atma clear? Remember average profit? Three people, 33. My 45. Competitive advantage. समझ में आया? Everybody clear? 1-1 वाले को skip करने का. I explained you that one yesterday. पक्का clear? करप्ट हुआ क्या? चल रहा है ना वो लेक्चर करप्ट हुआ. अच्छा. ओके, चलो ना. Okay, when we are discussing about SM limitations, what are the limitations of strategic management? When I say limitation, it is limitation. It is not disadvantages. Okay, help me out. Do you think SM is proactive? Blend है, but do you think more of proactive है? Okay, so when I say I am proactive, so do I do analysis? Analysis when I am doing, okay, think logically. Do I am doing analysis of which environment? Internal and external. Do you think external environment remains stable? So what I did analyze right now, okay, do you think in future the things will change? This is something you need to understand. This is one of the biggest limitation of SM, that environment is not stable. It's dynamic, it's turbulent. It's turbulent. बार बार change होता है. You don't have any control. Basic point. Second, 101% to perform this SM process, it is not your internal person who can perform this process. You require an expertise. You require a consultant. The next 2 points is, because in SM, are we developing study or are we doing analysis also? Analysis. Are we on the basis of analysis, are we developing strategy? Only we developing study or we implementing strategy? Are we only implementing study or evaluating also? Evaluating के बाद are we taking corrective actions? This is one time task or again and again? It's a time consuming process. Time consuming process. Every time I need to get engrossed in it, यार. Every time I need to do analysis. ऐसा ही नहीं हो सकता चल let's start देख लेते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता business के लिए. It's a time consuming process, and when time is spent, it is also a costly process. Two things remember. Okay, SM is a time consuming and SM is a costly. What is the reason of cost? I give you one reason. Okay, who will do this SM? Okay, internal or experts? You require experts, and experts will be taking time, na? It's costly with both the sense. Costly with both the sense. Are you getting the concept? Costly. Atma clear? Okay, sir. My competitor is Pratik. I am his competitor. We both are competitor. I am using SM. Will Pratik also use SM? Yes or no? Hana. So I am using SM. He is also using SM. Who will be successful? Okay, studies are best. How you will define studies are best? That's exactly one more limitation of SM. Okay, you think you can identify or estimate the other strategy, but it is very difficult because he is also using SM. अरे वो भी तो मेरे बारे में पता कर रहा है. Think logically. If I am comparing myself with other, he is also comparing him with me, na. So counter strategies will be there, na. The fourth disadvantage, okay, is to predict the competitor is a big challenge in strategy, because strategic management requires the predictions. Okay, so one is environment prediction and one is competitor. What competitor will do is a big challenge. So how many limitations of SM are there? 4. What the answer? What are 4 limitations? Environment is turbulent, time consuming, costly, and difficult to predict. Competitor or rivals move. Rivalry. Rivals move. वो difficult है predict करना. आत्मा clear? Everybody? कोई problem नहीं ना? पक्का? Close करें? तीनों question फटाफट चाहिए मुझे answer. All 3 questions. No text, nothing. Everybody here. Objectives of SM. How many objectives are there? 2. Competitive advantage. Guide the company. How many benefits are there? 7. Proactive. Face the future opportunity. Corporate defense mechanism. Surprise mistake नहीं होगा तो corporate defense mechanism. लंबा चलेगा लंबा. Longevity and something me. Core competency and competitive advantage. How many limitations of SM are there? 4. Okay, पहला point limitation. Environment is turbulent, complex. Second point, it is time consuming, costly, and difficult to predict. Competitor, rivals moves. Everybody clear, Malik? Limitations update कर लीजिए Malik. Limitations. Benefits highlight कर लिए ना? Benefits पक्का? Perfect, Malik तोड़. Okay, environment is highly complex and turbulent. What is meaning of turbulent, beta? Fluctuating. Okay, turbulent, fluctuating, changing. It is difficult to understand complex environment and exactly pinpoint how it will shape up in future. SM is time consuming process. Organizations spend lot of time in preparing and communicating strategies that may block daily operations and negatively impact the routine result. Next point, SM is a costly process. Okay, costly may SM adds a lots of expense to an organization. Expert strategic planners need to be engaged for analysis of external and internal environments, formulate study and properly implement. Okay, experts, word याद रखना, expert strategic planner, पैसा उस पे जाता है. And in a competitive scenario where all organizations are trying to move strategically, it is difficult to clearly estimate the competitive response. ओके मेरी स्ट्रेटजी के लिए कॉम्पिटिटिव रिस्पांस क्या होगा? डिफिकल्ट टू एस्टिमेट. भारत माता की जय. एवरीबॉडी क्लियर मालिक? परफेक्ट. मेरे ख्याल से एवरीबॉडी मैनेजेबल इधर, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. ओके हाउ मेनी लेवल्स आर देयर? I will define 3 levels: corporate, business, functional. I will define business level. Multiple function. Definition clear है ना? बस पहले वो आंसर करेंगे. Okay, I told you in between one more question is there. Role of corporate level. Role of, pick that question separately. Is that point clear? So role of corporate level manager will discuss separately. First complete the next page. Strategic levels in organization. Strategic levels in organization. Okay, please understand what is the difference between strategic levels in organization and levels in organization. Levels in organization is top, middle, lower. Strategic levels in organization is corporate, business, function. What exactly the difference this word plays? Strategic level or organization? मतलब difference कैसे कर रहा है ये? Perfect. Okay. Yeah. In short, these are the strategy level of organization. Means they are into strategies. These are into strategies. These are not into strategies. समझ में आया? इसलिए दिस क्वेश्चन इज स्ट्रेटेजिक लेवल्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. एंड मेरे ख्याल से नाउ मतलब इवन फ्रॉम यस्टरडेज लेक्चर नाउ यू आर क्लियर, मतलब मोर क्लियर कि हाँ भाई यार लेवल्स कैसे होते हैं. इधर उधर का लेवल और इधर का लेवल मर्ज नहीं करने का. अपडेट करते हैं. डायग्राम आपको देखना है वो देख सकते हैं, बट नेवरदलेस ये डायग्राम इफ रिमेंबर टाटा ग्रुप के लिए आई ड्रॉड यस्टरडे. इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस डायग्राम आई ड्रॉन ए टाटा ग्रुप. सेम लॉजिक ना. टाटा ग्रुप डिवीजन ए डिवीजन बी. एग्जांपल टाटा स्टील्स, टाटा मोटर्स, Tata Steel's HR, production and this one. Remembered Malik? Okay, difference between 3 levels. Okay, अब पढ़ रहे हैं. इसमें से कौन सा पोर्शन आप छोड़ोगे, सेपरेट करोगे? Role of corporate. This is separate one. This should not be merged with this one. Okay, corporate level manager. Corporate level manager. The corporate level management consists of CEO and other top level executives. These individuals occupy the peak of decision making within the organization. मतलब top decision making, peak decision making is done by them. ठीक है. Read business. Business is very interesting. The development of strategies for individual business area is responsibility of general manager and business level manager in these different business. Word highlight कर लिया? Which word? General manager. I told you ना one more name. GM, general level and business level managers. आगे देखो. A business unit is a self-contained division with its own functions. A business unit is self-contained division with its own functions. Functions क्या है? Example finance, production, marketing. The strategic role of business manager, head of the division, is to translate general statement of direction and intent that come from corporate into concrete strategy for individual business. Very important, individual business, individual function नहीं, individual function नहीं, individual business. Don't get confused. Many times student बोलता है functional level manager का काम होगा ना. ये MCQ आता है तुम्हें ये MCQ आता है. Okay, ये MCQ आता है. Who translate the general statement of direction, okay, and intent that come from corporate level into concrete strategy for individual business. तो आपको कैसे समझा बिजनेस लेवल मैनेजर होगा ये? नहीं बिजनेस लेवल मैनेजर कैसे होगा? बिकॉज फॉर इंडिविजुअल बिजनेस, टाटा स्टील इंडिविजुअल बिजनेस, टाटा मोटर इंडिविजुअल बिजनेस. जब मैं बोलूंगा फॉर इंडिविजुअल फंक्शन, फंक्शनल लेवल मैनेजर, इंडिविजुअल बिजनेस. प्लीज मेक इट क्लियर भाई, मेरे हाथ से मार्क्स मत जाने देना भाई, because this is very basic marks, but only because you are confused, you losing the marks. And yesterday and today I explained this thing again and again. But how you will define, how you will differentiate business manager and functional manager? Multiple units of business and one functional. So here what is individual? Now you say sir you told na individual मतलब तो one. अबे बेवड़े पर individual business it is. अरे getting the point? इसमें स्टूडेंट मेरे सर आप बोले individual business Individual, if I cut this word business, I insert individual function, functional level. And don't tell me sir ये बहुत simple है, कितना आसान है. Okay, ये तेरे को नहीं समझ में आता बहुत बार. Therefore, I am making you clear. Okay, individual business, word हमेशा focus करना. Okay, individual business means which manager? Business level. And functional level is again our favorite because we are functional levels. Okay, functional level manager are responsible for specific business functions or operations such as human resource, purchase, product development, customer service, and so on. Thus, a functional manager's sphere of responsibility is generally confined to one organizational activity, where general manager oversee the operation of whole company or division. समझ में आया? Everybody? कोई डाउट मालिक? पक्का ना? ओके, ये पोर्शन छोड़ दो, इधर डिलीट मार दो इसको, एसबीयू का. वैसे हाँ हाँ डिलीट मार दो, ये चैप्टर 2 एंड चैप्टर 7 में करेंगे. होता क्या है सर एसबीयू? आई विल डिस्कस विद यू. ओके, बिजनेस लेवल मैनेजर इज नथिंग बट एसबीयू. स्पेशल नहीं, स्पेसिफिक बिजनेस यूनिट. SBU is strategic business unit. Strategic business unit, जो strategies है. But how you will define this is SBU or not? This will discuss in chapter 2. And this need to be not to be written. If I ask you 3 levels of strategic levels of in organization, corporate, business and functional, SBU नहीं आएगा. SBU सर क्यों नहीं आएगा? क्योंकि SBU मतलब business level ही, उसका naming convention है. Is that point clear? So ये how many strategic levels in organization are there? How many levels in organization are there? समझा? वो आएगा नहीं है, बट मेरे ख्याल से क्लैरिटी के लिए नाउ यू आर क्लियर. इफ आई आस्क यू लेवल्स इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ये पॉइंट. इफ आई आस्क यू स्ट्रेटजी लेवल्स इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ओके, दैट इज बिकॉज दे डेवलप ए स्ट्रेटजी. नाउ माय क्वेश्चन इज व्हिच लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट डेवलप ए स्ट्रेटजी? क्या यार प्रतीक यार, क्या मजाक कर रहा है यार. भाई मत कर, 2 सेकंड ले एक्स्ट्रा, लेकिन तू आंसर बरोबर दे भाई. तो दे रहा है पर खाई में तू गलत जा रहा है यार. ओके, मेरे ख्याल से मालिक क्लियर. व्हिच लेवल्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट डेवलप ए स्ट्रेटजी? ऑल. मेक इट क्लियर, ये क्लियर है आपके लिए. All levels of management develop a strategy. Perfect. Okay, this we have done. Okay, ये तो मेरे ख्याल से conceptually clear. Okay, one more question was this: roles of corporate level manager. Okay, Tata Group. Tata Group is corporate level. Corporate level. Now we are focusing on that Tata Group owner. Tata Group owner, Malik. Tata Group owner. So 8 points are there. Very easy. Okay, roles of corporate level manager. You discuss, you update it out as soon as possible, immediately. Once, ekdam aasan. What is the problem with this question? This question will get confused with roles of leader. In chapter 7, one question will be role of leader, and here role of corporate level. Who is a leader and who is a corporate level manager? Confused ho jata. We'll discuss in chapter 7. Anyway, at least मेरे को ये बता दीजिए. You can tell me this much. Okay, chapter 7 is about what? Formulation, implementation, evaluation. 7, chapter 7. देख के बताइए, कल बताया था मैंने. Formulation, implementation. So leader is required while implementation. Leader does not require while formulation. Formulation के टाइम पे you require analytical skills. Analytical skills. Implementation you require motivational skills. So leader are required that time. तो समझ में आया नहीं? So this question will confuse with one more question. What is that one question? Roles of strategic leader. Roles of strategic leader. And this is role of corporate level manager. Make it clear. Okay. देखो मत, चिपकाओ. Stick notes. हाँ, stick notes और उधर लिखो, whatever, जिधर आपको लगे. If you have a place you think you can write in that place, but what happened while writing in that place? Now we neglect. When stick note is there, we always concentrate. What Lakshmi, you took a break na? Huh? Not taking break. Which question? Chapter 2, chapter 1 is role of corporate. Chapter 7 is role of strategic leader. Chapter 7, role of strategic leader. Chapter 7 था. Done, Malik? Let's come to the point. Sir, how many roles of corporate level managers are there? Roles of corporate level managers, 8 points. Exam easy. First of all, oversee, because he is at top, na? Oversee, first point, oversee the development of strategies. My question, who will develop the strategies? All levels. क्या corporate level यार? Corporate level सुना मैं. Who develop strategies? But ultimately oversee the development of strategies will be done by corporate level. Because functional level is developing a good strategy or not need to be checked by corporate level. Everybody clear? Who will give mission and goals to the company? Corporate level. Who will develop a mission to for the company? Corporate level. Who will give goals and objectives? Corporate level. आत्मा clear है? Everybody? वापस halt नहीं हो गया ना रे? हार्ड डिस्क पूरा फुल हो जाता, खाली नहीं करते यार. कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है. नहीं चल रहा है, वो कंफ्यूजन हो रहा था 2 सेकंड ऐसे. ब्लिंक ही नहीं हो रहा था. ब्लिंक ही नहीं हो रहा था, मेरे को समझा ही नहीं क्या चल रहा है. नहीं ऑनलाइन वाले लैग नहीं ऑनलाइन वाले लैग आएंगे कब कल अगले वीक में लैग वैग करेंगे अपन. लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग में तो करता ही मैं बहुत बार, मदद है. नहीं आई थॉट वो ब्लिंकिंग बंद हो गया था, तो लगा वापस. अच्छा है ना? नहीं वो देखते मतलब मैं सोचा ऐसा बढ़िया. पहला पॉइंट, ओवरसी द development of strategies. Second point, mission, goals, objectives. Okay, third point, what business should we do? Tata Steel, Tata Motors. What function nahi hai? What function will do? Who will decide which function should be there? Functional level manager, teri. What function we require will be decided by business level. Hey bhai, which function require? Who will decide? Business level. Okay, then he will have function level manager. But what business I should be in? Corporate level. Tata Motors, Tata Steel. Production, accounts, HR. Business, functional level नहीं बेवड़े. Functional, who will decide? तो business बोला, functional level. तू बोला functional level. तुम दोनों में से किसने बोला? मेरे को आवाज आया. अरे भाई I'm hyper on this man. Hyper. Give me good answer. Who will decide? Tata. I want to start Tata Foods. Corporate level. In Tata Foods, I want HR manager. Business level manager. Everybody clear? HR manager. Okay, we should have which policy? HR functional level. समझ में आया? Okay, be clear. What functions? Business level. What business? Corporate level. पक्का clear? कौन से business में मुझे रहना है? कौन से business में मुझे रहना है? Which business I should be? Corporate. What function I should have? Business. पक्का ना भी? तो 3 points, 3 roles एकदम clear. चौथा, अब मेरे को बताओ what business there will be? Okay, which business we should be there? Example, Tata Motors. In Tata Motors, do we require resources? Who will allocate these resources? Corporate level. तो 4th point, allocating resources. Business आया तो allocating resources रहेगा ही रहेगा. If we starting a new business, resource, who will allocate the resources? Corporate level. पांचवा and छठा, पांचवा answer. Formulate strategy. Implement strategy. There is nothing extraordinary. भाई क्या point है रे? Answer is one of the easiest, Malik. Everybody clear? And one more important. Okay, do you think they will provide leadership in the organization? Yes. So 7th point is provide. And last concept, very important. Okay, जिसकी वजह से मेरे को बताओ, shareholders. Okay, how they will come to know their money invested is giving good returns. So corporate level. Okay, functional level or business level will not interact with shareholders. Who will interact with shareholders? Corporate. So they are linked between organization and shareholders, business and shareholders, managers and shareholders. Everybody clear? 8 points stored easy है. वापस देख ले. Oversee the development of strategies. Second scenario very important. Okay, goals, objectives, mission. Objective नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से. Goals and mission. Third point. Okay, क्या करना? Which business? Which business? Fourth point. Allocating resources. Fifth and sixth. Formulating and implementing. Next 2 points. Leadership and last point. Link between shareholders and other things. Everybody clear? Okay, वापस बोल रहा हूँ. If you focus on 7th point, what is 7th point? 7th point, leadership है ना? नहीं, link किधर है? 7th point. 7th point is leadership. Okay, role of leader. Chapter 7. You understood? And role of leader will be a small part of corporate level. तो समझ में आ रहा है? So when you go in chapter 7, out of this 8 points, you will be studying only 7th. 7th का काम you will study. 7th का work you will study in chapter 7. Understood? So that role 100% corporate level करेगा ही. But please understand, corporate level will have a superior rules. I don't समझ में आया मालिक? पक्का? Examination में गड़बड़ मत करना. मतलब देखो, if you are not aware, you do a mistake, it's a mistake. If you are not aware, you do a mistake, it's a mistake. And then it's my fault. If you are not aware and there was a mistake, you did mistake, it's my fault. But if you are aware and after you do a mistakes, it's like donkey, monkey, jonky, pinky, punty, dumpy, 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 humpy, 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 humpy. So after knowing, we should know proactively. Are you getting the point? तो मैं जब मैं समझा रहा हूँ, and please understand when I say this लिखो ये point है, it means I've experienced this from some students ना. So rather than we should become experience for others, let take experience of others and clear. Don't become experience for others. Okay, don't give strategic example for others. Next batch, I don't want to give your example. Are you getting the point? I don't want to tell me Hyderabad mein yaar one person was there, one student was there, and see this question I highlighted. Even I can show the recording every time. If you file a suit against me, I will win the suit, and I will file defamation case on you. Because at the end of the day, you will be saying, यार teacher ने पढ़ाया नहीं. I will show you. एक पढ़ाया concept लिया. Even मतलब spoon feeding इससे ज़्यादा और क्या चाहिए बे? तुमको तो ये भी बता दिया कि किधर क्या करने वाला है. आत्मा समझा? The Souls, after this, there should be no mistake. Okay, so फटाफट. How many levels of management are there? 3. Corporate, business and functional. Please make it sure एक चीज याद रखो. I made you understand this two questions separately, but in our syllabus, this is not there. This is not there. Clear? We have only 3 levels: strategic, business, and functional. Everybody clear? And after this, we'll be going ahead with the role of corporate level manager. Notes में मत देखो, मेरे पास देखो. Role of corporate level manager. How many points are there? 8. First point: oversee development, mission, and goals. Everybody clear? Third point: what business I should be. Fourth point: allocating. Fifth and sixth: formulating strategy, implementing strategy. 7th and 8th, leadership. And last point, link between management and shareholder. Atma clear? Okay, so this is still we have done, and this is almost with your chapter 1. मेरे ख्याल से अभी तक chapter 1 में I don't think so कोई problem आना चाहिए. Very पक्का everybody. Chapter 1 is very comfortable. Chapter 1 is very same. Chapter 1 and chapter 3 is almost similar. Yeah, similar points. There are 2-3 points to ratify. Understandability is there, but to the extent ऐसा नहीं कि it's बहुत bouncer है something like that, और ये और बहुत analytical skill लगेगा. This brings to the last question. What is the last question, beta? NPO. But I'll not be discussing NPO. Before that, I just need to discuss one question. I'll just give you a hint or gist. How question, and again, how much paper का कितना marks का paper है theory? 35. In 35, first question is compulsory. I told you. Okay, that will be a direct question. 2 marks and 3 marks. We are only worried about 30. The 30 marks, okay, we'll having 3 questions to be written, okay, out of 4. Where permutation combination can be 6, 4, 4, 6, okay, 5, 5. Okay, maximum 8 and 2, but 8 and 2 is a traditional concept. That is not a 6 and 4 is the best combination we can come across. In that, you can get a case study. And how case study can be there, and that is theoretical question I always focus on. And that's why I told you you should go there, you should go through this question. Even 2, 3 questions you will come across where answer is not written or answer format is changed by institute module. I will make sure you will have a common format. Don't mix match with the multiple formats. But at least we should be aware about certain question pattern. Okay, so just go through question number example 5, like 6. You just go through 6, page number 1.10, question number 6. Read it and tell me the answer. So 3 questions are there. 3 questions. 3 questions. One of the very crucial importance of SM was used by consultant to help the owner of Kamal Sweets. Which one could it be? First thing. Also, the strategy is reactive or proactive. According to you, which is more beneficial in general parallel? 3 questions need to be answered in this point. Okay, yani what they are saying, the first highlighted question, highlighted बोल रहा है. Okay, they the consultant, okay, the consultant आया था ना business consultant. He used one of the important benefits of SM. What would be that? Drive the company to changing environment. I will discuss. Don't worry. That is what exactly a discussion comes into. Because ये क्वेश्चन मैंने क्लास में डिस्कस किया हुआ है और इसके बाद की रिकॉर्डिंग में ये क्वेश्चन डिस्कस नहीं है. दिस इज व्हाट आई ऑलवेज टेल कि भाई यार ये क्यों देखना चाहिए. व्हाई यू अंडरस्टूड आल्सो what is the basic problem to go through it? Because this is multiple elements come into picture. Yes, madam. Where is opportunity? If there was opportunity or threat? Threat है. Opportunity कैसे है? So that concept is completely gone. So fourth point is gone. Hmm? Corrective measures. Corrective measures मतलब कौन सा वाला point? करेक्टिव मेजर्स करके खाली करेक्टिव मेजर्स करना मतलब क्या करना? कॉर्पोरेट डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म इज बेसिकली मिस्टेक्स ना हो, बट मिस्टेक्स हो चुका है. मिस्टेक्स तो हो चुका है ना. देयर इज नो कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म. Okay, please understand. If you understand everything, now you'll come to know. You need to analytically think about it. That is where exactly SM come into picture. Let's understand each point of error. First point, okay. It does consultant is using giving a direction to the company. Company vision goals. No, vision goals कब कुछ नहीं change हो रहा है. Second point, it also does not give a framework. Framework भी नहीं दे रहा है. It is only tell to start samosa chaat, new one, and उसको नया नाम दो. Okay, तो third, second भी नहीं हो रहा है. Third, proactive, है ही नहीं proactive. Everybody clear? Fourth point, shaping the future. But वहां पर word मैंने clear बोला, opportunity. Is there opportunity or threat? Threat. Because of some other company, there was threat. So it is not using the opportunity. Okay, fifth point, corporate defense mechanism. Okay, it cannot be a corporate defense mechanism. But it is defense mechanism है ही नहीं इसमें. Sir, क्यों नहीं है? Because it is not saving you from mistakes. There is already a mistake done. Sixth point, longevity of business. But longevity of business तो मालूम ही नहीं है ना longevity होगी नहीं. There is only one point which can match here. It is focusing on core competency, which is you are famous into it, and gain an competitive advantage. Are you getting the point? Okay, now imagine, now you can imagine how the question can be linked, and only one. Well, even if you knowing the answer, will not end up writing the correct answer. I never told this in EIS or nor audit में. मैं कभी नहीं बोला कि तुम देखना, तुमको देखना है नहीं देखना है. मैं clear बोला, देखना है नहीं देखना है, it's your choice. In SM, I told you these are the minimum question you should watch. You should check it out. Every chapter, I had filtered a question. There may be a repetitive question, but I filtered it out. And in this volume one is theory book, yaar. Then also I kept the question. The logical point is keeping in mind that वॉल्यूम 2 क्या हो जाता है, वॉल्यूम 2 पब्लिक रख देता है और बाद में देखा तो देखा, नहीं तो याद तो हो गया ना सर, लिमिटेशन ऑफ एसएम याद हो गया, आई 7 पॉइंट्स आई नो. अरे बट हाउ टू अप्लाई 7 पॉइंट्स, आई विल कम टू नो मालिक. पर राइटिंग तो ठीक है, राइटिंग से ज्यादा यू नीड टू लर्न द क्वेश्चन, अंडरस्टैंड. एंड इसमें भी फोर्थ फिफ्थ सिक्स विल मैटर अ लॉट, सेकंड मैटर अ लॉट, ब्लंडर है, एंड यू नीड टू टेक केयर अबाउट इट. एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? पक्का क्लियर? So I do think you understood the first point. Which advantage is there? लिखो, because इसके आंसर्स कहीं पर भी नहीं है, तो इसके बाजू में लिख के रखो. Okay, so one of the crucial importance is he used which point? Core competency and competitive advantage. Seventh benefit of SM. Sir, how you will write answer here? Again, I am telling you, it will be a similar policy what I suggested today morning in EIS. Exactly write what it is asked. Are they right? Are they asking all benefits of SM? So they are asking only which is used. So write only which is used. So only one benefit you will be using. That's it. Okay. Also, was this study reactive or proactive? Akka? Why? After. Akka clear na? Nahi, हाँ ना. Then Lakshmi ji. Akka reactive. And last point, according to you, which is more beneficial in general parlance? Proactive. Okay. लेकिन best after general parlance बोला है. Please understand, they have used the word general parlance. मतलब क्या होगा? Blend of proactive and reactive. If I ask you out of above, which is important? Proactive. General parlance, they have used the word. Did you got the point? General parlance, generally, which is best? Blend. The answer is blend. These are your 3 points to be written for 4 marks. 4 mark के लिए 3 part लिखने हैं ना. What are the 3 parts you will divide this answer? Benefits. Benefits कौन सा लिखेगा? Core competency and competitive advantage. Here this वो consultant has explained that you focus on your core competency. Second point you will be writing this Kamal Foods is using, Kamal Sweet Corner is using reactive. And that point, हाँ बस यही reactive समझाना पड़ेगा ना. Reactive brief में समझाना पड़ेगा. Reactive 4 mark के लिए. Reactive you need to explain reactive. Sir, where is the masala of reactive? Which I told you to study. Blend में देखो there are 2 paragraphs. One is of proactive and one is of reactive. Whenever you need to write any answer, the answer masala will be from blend. Blend वाला याद है ना? Page second and third. Clear Malik? पक्का? Understood ना? एक ये करते हैं. ओके, थर्ड देख लो एक बार, कर तुम्हें जो है मेरे को. थर्ड वो पढ़ा है क्या? स्ट्रैटेजिक अप्रोच है, R&D नहीं बोला मैंने। एक है लीडर और एक है इमिटेटर, बट वो इधर नहीं, वो R&D का टीम है ना रे। R&D functional. What I explained you, that be a leader in innovation or be a imitator. Okay, that point. But that is a part of which part? It is not corporate level. Tata never says imitate karo. That is taken care by whom? R&D team, which is functional. Functional manager will decide this. Should be a leader or should be imitator. Tata will say, bas motor चालू करने का है, Tata Motors. That's it. What is the answer, Malik? Yummy Foods approach is? One is proactive and one is reactive. What is proactive? Who is proactive? Yummy is proactive. And tasty is? Which is better? Now don't write blend, because it is not as blend, because which is superior out of these two? This is one of the biggest problem you need. Clear, Malik? दोनों में से कौन सा सुपीरियर है? तो टेल मी विच इज सुपीरियर? प्रोएक्टिव, यानी यम्मी फूड्स इज सुपीरियर। भले उसका डिसएडवांटेज निकल जा रहा है, लेकिन ही सुपीरियर। आत्मा क्लियर है? डन। तो मसाला कहां से लिखोगे? पेज 2 and 3, वही मसाला यूनिट राइट, प्रोएक्टिव एंड रिएक्टिव वाला। यम्मी फूड इज यूजिंग प्रोएक्टिव एंड टेस्टी फूड इज यूजिंग रिएक्टिव। रो बी पक्का लिखा एवरीवन? ठीक है। एंड विच इज सुपीरियर? प्रोएक्टिव। ओके, जनरल पैलेरेंस ब्लेंड। समझे दोनों? अभी दोनों डिफरेंस। अदरवाइज सी सिमिलर क्वेश्चन बहुत सारे मिल जाएंगे आपको वॉल्यूम 2 में, लेकिन भाई अभी बैठ गया ना लॉजिक। बट अभी ये चीज है, हाउ यू विल डिफरेंशिएट द क्वेश्चन। ओके, कम टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 4। फोर्थ भी देख लो, कर लो, खत्म ही कर देते हैं, देखते हैं। फोर्थ हेल्प बड़ी। हाँ, अच्छा, क्या मैं बोल ना राम? यू टेल ना राम। राम क्या? नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मैंने कराया नहीं है। राम इधर कुछ लिखा नहीं ना, तो वो दिख रहा है क्या? फर्स्ट सेकंड बोला मैं, क्यों नहीं बोला? मेरे को सिखा रही है, बच्चे कैसे बता? डू यू थिंक मयंक इज राइट? क्या समझा इस पैराग्राफ से? वो क्या करता है? वो अपनी स्टडीज कैसे बनाता है? रिएक्टिव। जैसे पैसा आएगा देखेंगे, विल सी हाउ मच फंड्स, विल सी, लेट्स सी, जाएंगे, लेट्स सी। समझ में आया? तो माय क्वेश्चन इज, डू यू थिंक मयंक इज राइट इन टेकिंग थिंग्स एज दे कम? नो, बिकॉज दिस इज विच स्टडी? रिएक्टिव। ओके, नो आंसर होगा इसका, याद रखना, नो, because it is a which study? Reactive. What will you advise him? Tell me. Blend. What you will advise him? Blend of proactive and reactive. Yani bhai, this particular Mayank should have a proactive approach as well as reactive approach. Atma, clear? Complete fifth also. कर दो एक क्लोज। I will not NP अपन बाद में करते हैं। क्वेश्चन खत्म कर देते हैं। अभी आई एम इन मूड, तो आई एम कंप्लीटिंग। मेरे ख्याल से आई डू थिंक यू आर गेटिंग अ क्वेश्चन व्हाई दिस क्वेश्चन नीड टू बी डन, बिकॉज़ देन ओनली यू विल अंडरस्टैंड हाउ क्वेश्चन पैटर्न कम्स। इफ योर लक survives, you will get a question explain benefits of SM. But what if it not? Then the question will be like this. So how you need to answer it? Yes, Pandar. See, understand, I am making you clear. If I don't believe in any format, reason simple, if I develop a format in you, you will go in examination and you will, unless until you are not clear with the format, you will end up writing a messed up. Directly you write. The only thing is only concluding last line. हाँ भाई रमेश शर्मा और हेल्प बडी और मयंक, वो एक लास्ट लाइन अपडेट करने का, बाकी स्टिक टू द पॉइंट. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, एकदम क्लियर कट. अभी मेरे ख्याल से नाउ इट इज अवर 2.5 day. Okay, you should understand my approach. My approach is to develop a conceptual clarity in your end, and you should be capable of writing anything. बस उसी पे फोकस करो. तो डोंट बिकम इन सजेस्टेड आंसर्स. ओके, सजेस्टेड आंसर कुछ नहीं, अपने हिसाब से आंसर लिखो. अब अपने हिसाब से क्या लिखना है, आई एम टेलिंग यू. बट हाउ टू राइट, हाउ टू प्रेजेंट, डोंट वरी. नहीं नहीं सर, केस स्टडी का 2 लाइन. शुड आई राइट, मतलब मेनी टाइम ऐसा, शुड आई राइट दिस 5 lines फर्स्ट, this is 3 years blah year, and then okay, what explain about the case. Why are you wasting time? You don't have 5 hours to write a paper. So just make sure. ये मैंने सुबह सुबह क्लियर बताया ना, एंड मेरा क्लियर है भाई. आई वांट यू इन फाइनल ना. तो जब मैं बताऊंगा तो मेरा पॉइंट होगा, उसमें मार्क्स मिलेंगे तो बताऊंगा ना. Ramesh Sharma has 15 stores selling consumer durables in Delhi region. 4 of these stores opened in last 3 years. Last 3 years, huh? He believes in managing strategically and enjoys significant sales of refrigerator, television, washing machine, air conditioner until 4 year backs. With a shift to purchase 4 year backs, huh? Till 4 year back. With a shift to the purchase to online stores, the sale of his stores came down about 70% in last 4 years. Analyze the position of Ramesh Sharma in the lights of limitations of SM. How many limitations of SM are there? 4. What are the 4 limitations? Okay, environment is complex, turbulent. Second, time consuming, costly, and difficult to compete to the point. Okay, first you will write all 4 limitations. Then help me out. Ramesh Sharma के लिए कौन सा limitation mainly काम कर रहा है? Second and third तो नहीं है. We are clear. Now the confusion is between first and what is exactly first and fourth? Doesn't है, पर उसका पैसा तो जा ही रहा ना. He's losing his money ना. Whatever it online, who told online? That is also a market. Okay, offline is also market. I am teaching you. This is one market. Online going. This is one market. Market तो है. What is his problem actually? Ramesh Sharma face the problem in what? हाँ? Second और third तो नहीं है. Okay, first and fourth में से कौन सा? How many saying in first? 1, 2, 3, 4. Majority. आप भी फर्स्ट में मैडम. मिक्स है, ऐसा दोनों में थोड़ा ना हो सकता है. The answer is first. The reason is simple, because he, please understand, when he opened all stores, okay, so 3 years back, during 3 years, and he was facing online business since when? 4 years back. आप समझे? उसको 4 साल पहले से ऑनलाइन बिजनेस का थ्रेट था. नहीं समझा? और उसने स्टोर्स कब ओपन किए? 3 साल. यानी he didn't understood the environment because it was complex environment, turbulent environment. It was not easy to interpret. It was difficult. Suppose in 4 years back, I would have modified this question. 4 years back, I opened a multiple stores, and in last current year, okay, the online business started. Now this will be a fourth point, because now I was not able to understand competitive strategy. The only reason why first point is applicable, the only reason is because of this word. He opened in how many years? 3 years. And he is facing competition since when? 4 years. It is not only this point. It is from last 4 years. Then why you are opening the shop? You should shift to online. Are you getting the point? You should shift to online. Why you are opening the shops? Na? Logic hai na yaar. Agar last 3 years you are facing a problem, you should shift to online, but you are not shifting, and that is the biggest problem here. Atma, clear? अरे हाय आना एवरीबॉडी, मेरे ख्याल से क्लियर है मालिक. ओके, 7th खत्म कर लो. आई विल कंप्लीट दिस वन. 7th लास्ट आंसर. फिर खाली एनपीओ बचा है अपना. एनपीओ के भी कौन से क्वेश्चन है? फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड. ठीक है. This is for levels of management. बताइए मालिक, क्या आंसर है? डू यू थिंक इट इज दिस राइट अप्रोच? नो, ये तो आंसर क्लियर है, यस नहीं है, नो है. ओके, वैलिडेट योर आंसर विद लॉजिकल रीजनिंग अराउंड मैनेजमेंट लेवल्स एंड डिसीजन. Corporate level should oversee, but this Dharam Singh is corporate level. Punter, you mixed up. Mixed up. Please understand why Dharam Singh is a procurement department head. Procurement department head means business level. Procurement department head of cyclics. माँ कसम मारेगा. Procurement is business level. Procurement department is which level? Functional. घाई मत करना. I am just discussing. Procurement department. Procurement department. Purchase department. क्या मजाक कर रहे हो यार? अरे प्रोक्योरमेंट डिपार्टमेंट परचेज, प्रोक्योरमेंट डिपार्टमेंट. अच्छा, प्रोक्योरमेंट डिपार्टमेंट मालूम ही नहीं था. क्या मजा करा, तुमको नहीं मालूम प्रोक्योरमेंट डिपार्टमेंट? प्रोक्योरमेंट डिपार्टमेंट यू आर अवेयर? नो. प्रोक्योरमेंट मीन्स व्हाट? परचेज of cyclists, a mountain biking equipment company which recently promoted to look after sales and department along with procurement department. Now tell me, now he shifted to business level because he's taking care of two functions. Are you getting the point? So initially he was which manager? Initially he was functional level manager. He is promoted to business level. His seniors at corporate level always liked his policy of leadership and are assured that he would ensure the implementation of policies and strategies to the best of his ability, but has never involved him in decision making for a company. Okay, यानी उसके जो भी seniors है, okay, जो भी corporate level है, they've never involved him in developing a policy. Okay, do you think for a company while developing a policy should you involve him? Okay, so because he's focusing for only department or business, should you involve him or no? कॉर्पोरेट लेवल ने बिजनेस लेवल को इन्वॉल्व करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए? इन शॉर्ट आप समझिए क्या क्वेश्चन. मेरा क्वेश्चन है, सबसे पहले धर्म सिंह कौन से डिपार्टमेंट का था? ही वाज वर्किंग ऑन फंक्शनल लेवल, देन ही इज प्रमोटेड टू नाउ इन बिजनेस लेवल मैनेजमेंट. शुड कॉर्पोरेट लेवल इंटरेक्ट विद बिजनेस एंड दे शुड गेट इन्वॉल्व हिम? yes or no? Yes, because at the end of the day any corporate level study should match with and business level should match with functional, but functional will be different. Okay, but corporate will not involve with functional, but corporate will involve with business, and this is what you know. अब पॉइंट ये है लॉजिकल रीजनिंग से वैलिडेट करने के लिए, तो व्हाट शुड बी योर आंसर हियर? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इज इट राइट अप्रोच? इज इट राइट अप्रोच? नो. ओके, तो सेकंड पॉइंट आप लिखोगे इसके बाद. ओके, टू लेवल्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट. फर्स्ट लेवल कौन सा लिखोगे? कॉर्पोरेट लेवल. एंड सेकंड लिखोगे बिजनेस लेवल. ओके, अब मेरे को बताओ कौन सा वर्ड एम्फसाइज करोगे? यू नीड टू राइट दिस टू मसाला. I don't know how many of you remember. मेरे बेटे, I I highlighted this word, this point. The strategic role, okay, is to translate general statement of direction intent to that come from corporate into concrete strategy for individual business. याद आया? He will convert corporate strategies into for individual business. Therefore, he should get involved. If he is not involved, he cannot do this. In short, you are required to write which answer, mainly emphasize on which answer, business level. समझ में आया धर्मपाल का? Everybody, पक्का पक्का. I do think you understood why questions SM में बहुत important है. Anyway, देखो initial time पे तो mistake होनी है, and that is what you will अगर आपने backup भी देखा होता, you will come to know the same thing I am explaining, because this is what happens, because this is new to you. Now you understood what are the things to be analyzed. Chapter 2 के बाद, chapter 3 के बाद, then you will be matured now. Don't expect maturity. अगर इस पे on day 1 if you go you would be matured, I would not be there. I do think, but did you understood the technique now how we are going? Everybody, question point समझे मालिक? पक्का? ठीक है ब्रेक में चलो तुम. हाँ ऐसे में हो गया ना मालिक. एनपीओ बचा है, एनपीओ अपन बाद में करेंगे, ठीक है ना? क्या प्रॉब्लम है? अभी ऑडिट है ना, तो क्या ब्रेक क्यों?